Happy December, everyone. Everyone. I'm like, I feel crooked. Wait, I just feel crooked. Why? Happy December. What the hell was that? I'm experiencing like a Gemini moment where I am so freaking distracted. I don't even know what to do. Right. All right. I do have Gemini in with my Mercury. Mercury's a Gemini. I'm talking to nobody. Whatever. Let's continue. All right, Virgo. So we're literally at take number 4, just like Leo. I don't know when. I'm already like 3 hours into this. This is insane. And we're only at Virgo. It's been one of those days. So let's get this party started. Scorpio, you're following the tradition of everyone before you. I'm losing it slowly. Okay, so take number 2. I don't know why my... Happy December, my beautiful warriors of love. We're at the 12th month. We're at the end of 2024. Some of you might think it went really fast. Some of you might think it might went really slow. Regardless, you know, we are moving quicker and quicker into like no time. Energies are like moving the way they're moving, and you're where you need to be, basically. To me, this is like there's so many people reaching out to me, or even, you know, that it's people I meet up and they're like, I have pains here, I'm sick here, oh my God, this is the end and I'm like, no, man, this is your body reacting and responding to the energies that are stuck and releasing themselves. It doesn't even make sense to me that your body wouldn't react that way. It wouldn't of course, you're gonna have a rash, you're gonna be itchy, you're gonna have pains in you're gonna have ulcers, or you're gonna have pains in your stomach and your lungs and your brain and your heart and your wherever, your reproductive organs, however it's gonna manifest in your body, it needs to find a way out. But by you getting panic mode and you going into like stress and going, because these are all like, this is like, it's you shutting down your programming at that moment. You're like, oh, cancel, clear, delete. Dear cells, I'm open to healing. I'm open to you helping me through this and clearing whatever the energy is stuck in that area. I'm open for you to help me with this. Thank you. It's not even you even hoping. You're saying, dear cells, do this, because you're the captain and they're the sailor. Right? So like, you don't have to be always so nice and loving, and you have to give the command, basically, and really believe it. And it all comes in the way you believe it, because if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. And even if you say the command, not going to happen overnight. This is something that people really have a hard time with. It's like, well, I said it, Sabrina, it didn't work. I'm like, wow. Like, really? It's you know, like, whatever the ailment is, it's going to take the time that it needs to take. But listen to your body in the interim. All right, I just wanted to give you that little like heads up. I'm going to also be talking about it in my Let's Talk. So this week, the energies are... I really do feel like December is going to be a lot of clearing for people, and to trust the energies that are coming up for you. And if there's a lot of endings coming up, or already have happened in your life, and we need to really trust those endings, you know. And it's a lot of it coming up for finances for some of the signs, and trust that your bank account had to go to 0, or trust that you have to be like this, feeling like this, like tied down, or trust that it's not working out at your job, or it's not working out in this relationship, or it's not working out. Trust, because that's the moment that you release. So let's look at what these signs have for you. Again, you can check your rising and your moon. I had a client reach out to me and she says, I don't understand what that means. And that's perfectly fine. you have a birth chart. When you do your birth chart, you have a sun sign, you have an ascending, which is the rising, your moon, you have planets within your chart, and your planets are within signs. So when I say rising, it's your ascendant, which is usually anyways, I'm not going to explain the birth chart to you, but it's usually in your first house or wherever your chart is, and your moon sign, which is your emotions, right? Your sun sign is how you see yourself. Your rising sign is how people see you, and your moon is your emotional. So check those out, and also please join my Ko-fi membership. There's different tiers, and I offer different exclusive content to you, recorded content on a monthly basis. And I came out with a Let's Talk session, which I spoke about on Instagram and Facebook, and I had amazing sessions this past week. So please join those as well. That's just an open space for you to talk about whatever it is that's ailing you or whatever it is that's blocking you from moving on. And also I'm coming out with my notebooks. Oh my God, these notebooks, these Zodiac notebooks, they're going to come out soon on Amazon within the week. Hopefully I put my deadline for Monday. So, all right, my beautifuls, I love you. Check out my Let's Talk, which will come out Tuesday or Wednesday this week. And have a beautiful week. Happy December. Love you. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got lighten your load. So this is showing up because some of you are carrying on a huge workload at work, at home, or whatever it is. Like you're carrying a lot of stress. Did you know? Stress is a choice. Stress is, it's within our program. As soon as you're stressed, your ego will continuously harp on you, say, oh yeah, you're stressed, you can't do this, you can't do that, no. You have to bring on more things, you have to bring on more money, you don't have enough money, and stress is like your heart. This is such an important message for you and every other sign that's watching also, is because sometimes life doesn't go the way you think it's supposed to go, right? Like we have a vision of life. It's run smoothly, right? Eventually life will run more smoothly, but in the moment, it's needing to release a lot of stuck energies and old limited belief systems, and old versions of self that are coming in, and it's just not always pretty. So why add on to yourself? So some of you might even be putting pressure on yourself to succeed in your career or in your job, but the universe keeps saying, no, it's not working. It's not working. So why are you continuing this? Why are you being stubborn about it? You keep carrying heavier and heavier load on you, right? It's like to listen and to pay attention to the signs. So it's about, like I said, it's about reshuffling your priorities, perhaps. It's about lightening your load, means having more fun with life. Like really trusting the universe that it's going to take you where it needs to take you. But you're so focused on your to-do list, on this is what I need to do, this is how I pictured myself, and I'm not really not where I'm supposed to be, Sabrina, so I need to add more. And it's like, no, you don't have to add anything to your life. But what do you mean? I was supposed to do nothing? Yes. Like literally you're supposed to do nothing. But listen, like you're not supposed to do nothing and just sit there and do nothing. Follow your passions. But if your passion projects keep hitting a wall, pay attention. Why are they hitting a wall? Perhaps you're not doing exactly where you need to be doing in that passion project. Maybe you're doing it for money. Maybe you're doing it for fame and success. But are you doing it because you just love it? Right? Like, are you doing it because you love it? Like, it's all about love in the end. Are you in this relationship because you just want validation? Because you just want someone to love you back? Or are you doing it because you have a lot of love? And you're able to receive a lot of love. You know, it goes both ways. There's, oh, wow, I could stay here forever. All right, so we're gonna like move on and see what's happening. We have the Moon card, which is an 18 and 9, which is so beautiful because 9 is next year, 2025. But the Moon is here. The Moon speaks about emotions. This is a Cancer energy. It's a Pisces energy, actually, the Moon, but it could be Cancer or Pisces. There's a feeling of you're howling to the moon, right? Some of you are having to release this. Some of you are holding on to your emotions. You're not really truly trusting your intuition. You're holding back. No, I'm fine. I'm a survivor. I can do this on my own. I'm an Aries. I'm right. I'm always right. Right, Aries, I'm always right. And I'm an expert at this. But the Moon is like, yo, you need to like release something. Some of you are hiding. Something is being hidden from you. Something is being hidden from you. Wow, and there's secrets here, or repressed intuition. Let me see. Obviously, we have to move on here. I think I remember every week, but I don't remember it. To put something underneath. Okay, here we go. So the next card is the World. Beautiful. 21. If you reverse it, it's 12, December. And this is a December energy. December, January. It's a Capricorn. So what do we have? We have 2 major arcanas. So if you're new here, the major arcanas are the Fool until the World card, and it's your major life lesson. So we have a life lesson showing up in your emotions, and a life lesson showing up in your career, your school, your job, your projects, you know, your worldviews. Something massive, because this is the end of something and moving into something new. Your travel. Maybe some of you want to travel and you're not even allowing yourself to do so because you're concerned about money. You're always worried about something. Oh, I don't have enough. I can't. You know, I gotta take care of everybody else. Kind of thing that's showing up here. And it's like, let it go. What the hell? But there's a feeling here. A lot of you have repressed emotions. You're not fully expressing yourself. You're not being true to yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. And the World, it feels like it's time to like let that go. Some of you will travel in this next week or in the next December, January. That's possible. But you're feeling, I don't know, vulnerable a little bit here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about in my Let's Talk. So you should join that. But let's look at the Death card is your challenge. This is Scorpio energy. Death is like a lot of things, right? Death is a physical death, someone in your life that may be passing on, or it's a shift that you're resisting. You're resisting change. Where... You know, the World card is a big card here for you because there's a part of your life that needs to make a big change. Like whether it's your job, or your school, whether it's your where you live, whether it's the way you spend money, the way your relationships. Some of you are hiding a little bit and not really wanting to express yourself fully here. It's easier to bury everything and not deal with it, and the World is like, no, that's not going to happen anymore. And the Death in reverse is like, no, it is. You know, I love it. It's like you're fighting with yourself. The World is very prominent here for you because it is a Saturn energy, which Saturn is restrictive. But in this sense, I feel like it's like it's like restricting you only to open yourself up. You know, it's like pushing you outside of those limitations. I see something really deep here with the moon. I feel like someone's holding on to an ideology or an ideal of how your life should have been, how at this point in your life. You know, I'm like 28, I'm 38, I'm 48, I'm 58, I'm 68, whatever your age is, and you're like, I'm not exactly where I'm supposed to be, you know, and I'm really sad about it. And I don't want to show the world that I am. I work really hard. I put a lot of effort into this job, into this project, into this school, into this work, into myself. And yet I'm not where I want to be. And that's okay. And that's the thing. It's like, take off that load. You know, like I love the fact that there's the world here and the world is here as well. It's like, no, Aries, you're not supposed to carry on all of this. Some of you might be carrying other people's crap as well. And the world is like, yo, Om mantra. Just put your leg up there and like, let that shit go, basically. All of this emotion that you keep on holding on, and you're afraid of change. Like you're holding on to this old, I can feel it in my body. Like you're holding on to old visions. Like you have these like expectations of yourself. This is where I was supposed to be here at this time, Sabrina. Enough. You don't have no idea where you're supposed to be. Can you let that go? No. It's on my 5-year plan. No, there's like, chuck that out the window. Can like move into the present moment. The journey is ending for you in everything that you're doing. And you're resisting it. You're like, no. I want to stay in this ugly. I want to stay in this repression. No, I want to stay in this clouded area here. I'm not ready to move on. And some of I have to say that some of you, I feel like there's a death that might happen within your family. Let them go. It's like, honor their journey. Release them. Everyone deserves a next step, right? And like the person who might be leaving from your life also is moving into a new life again, going back to home, right? So let them go. There's a lot of mixed emotion here. You're hiding. You're not being completely truthful with yourself within a relationship or with it, even in a job, or you know that there's something else out there, and yet you're sticking with the old. And the universe is like, yo, let's go. We got to make a change here. We can't stay in this old anymore, Aries. It's not working for you. Why you keep holding on? Yeah, this is big. This is big freaking energy right here. And it's almost like I feel like you're willing to carry on someone else's crap onto your shoulders. You know, you're like, yeah, it's okay. It's like, it's, my mother, my father, they're not doing really well, so I'm going to help them out, or my sister, my whatever, or, other people, or even you. I just feel like you're carrying on like old habits or old ways of thinking, and it's not working. And that's why the world is here. It's like, no, chop. Either you go and you need to travel the world. Maybe some of you have been holding back and no, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay in this like closed area. Or you're needing to start fresh. And the Hermit shows up. Ooh, that's a big card. Again, by the way, these are all major arcanas. This is like the 18 card, 21, the 13, and the 9. The 9, people. The 9, which is 2025. You're moving into the Hermit energy. So right away, when I see a Hermit energy, some of you are holding on to relationships that are not in your best interests. Right away, you're needing to step up in your leadership role. Even if you're single, I don't know. These are endings. These are endings. Where are you? This is an 18-9. Jesus. We got nines and like endings here happening for you. And your, what is this, a number? No. Okay. I was like, imagine if it was a number. There's like this feeling of you. I can't express to you how much, I don't know who is listening to this and who needs to hear this, but if you had a vision, if you have like messages coming in this past year or whenever, the past many years of your life have been coming in for you to change direction, this is it. And it's you and you alone. It's not you doing it with someone else. It's you doing this on your own. Which is no problem for you, Aries. You are a leader. You're the leader of the zodiac. You're the leader. You have no problem being on your own, but you're almost resisting it. And I'm not telling you to break up with people here. I'm just saying that there is something that is holding you. You're attaching yourself to someone that perhaps is, I don't know, it's not like it's hiding something from you or making you feel small even, you know, it's like, I don't know, there's an energy here that is like you're fearing the change in your life. You're fearing change. And you have it all within you. You have to trust your intuition. You got to trust the light that's in you. It wants to shine. And I kind of love this overall. Look at this. This is the world that's like weighing heavy, and you have this light that wants to shine, which is you, the hermit. And it's time to pick yourself up again and shine that light of yours and trust yourself and trust your intuition, which is the moon as well. But you're like kind of allowing others to direct you in life. And that it's not going to work anymore. So your advice is, yeah, here and now. Like, that's right. It's like it's time to move into, stop looking at the past and this is how this person has treated you, and this is, and in the future this is how I think they'll change or whatever, and it'll be like this, and my job will change eventually and everything will change. But right now I want you to stop, pause this video, and how do you feel right now? And you're like, I feel great. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that, because if you do feel great, then things are going to move a little quicker for you. If you're feeling like shit and you feel like you're heavy and you feel your shoulders, you know what? Things will still start moving for you. But as soon as you move into that awareness and acknowledge that, and you know what this is. You know where this repression of energy is in your life. You know where, like, to me, I keep getting this message that like some of you are keep following a path that intuitively you know is the wrong path. And you're no, I'm gonna stick to it because you're stubborn. You know, you're a freaking ram, and you're like, no, this is it. And then it's like, no, just let it go. And watch as the world changes around you. You don't have to be always stuck in your way or the highway. You know? Solar powered. I love it. This is interesting. This is solar powered. Is like, Aries, your fire sign, your full divine masculine energy, you are powered by the sun, Father Sun. So you are protected. You are, you have the strength within you to move forward. The sun is here, right? Which is the sun, which is the Father and the Mother Earth. It's all the same. I don't know. Some of you might be in some solar powered business. This is a go. Like, go for it. Eco-friendly, eco-conscious, something that this. But the 3 is creativity. It's like move into your creativity. Maybe this is also kind of in line with this. It's time to go to the sun. Time to take a vacation here. That could be that too. And the vacation is end December, beginning January, so it's like a big plus. Go for that. And the last message is the mouse. Tend to the small things. What does that mean? Tend to the small things. Let me see what that means. Are you caught up in details, micromanaging others and stressing out because you want everything to be perfect? Are you procrastinating because you want every detail to be just right and losing track of time and your priorities? Mouse Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition that tells you that the detail you fear are overlooking, that you fear you are overlooking, will only appear when you stop obsessing. If you take a breath and trust the guidance, you will be provided for. Ask a question, do a little research, and listen for Mouse Spirit's quiet little squeak telling you, look here, and attend to the detail. I love it. It's like trust, basically. Trust in all the little messages coming through. So this is your message of the week. I went over and beyond, but so this is your message for the week, Aries. This is a real, this message is asking you to have more fun, release, find time to just relax. Stop thinking so much about what's right, what's wrong, what is this, and who's this person in my life that's repressing me. Don't think about these messages too much. There is that you are holding on to something that is the universe, I really feel, keeps coming back and saying, why you keep holding on to that? Stop resisting change. It's here, whether you like it or not. Something is, you are in a process of rebirth. Can you accept that? And also you will move into a leadership role, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in your job, at school, whatever this is, but you have the potential to do whatever it is you want. There's an opportunity coming your way once you lighten your load. All right, my beautiful Libra, I was going to call you Aries. Interesting. My beautiful Aries. Thank you, Laurie, for being a Ko-fi member. If you'd like to join my membership, feel free. Everything is down below. You get exclusive content. Also, check out my new Let's Talk session, which is an open forum, an open space where you can talk about anything. And just check out my other sessions. Also, check your rising and your moon for other messages. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Thank you, thank you. I love you, love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got financial health. The card speaks of growth, and there's leaves, and the trunk, though, is a little bit swirly whirly. So to me, this is a really deep card because it's coming to us right now where some of you Taurians might be feeling the squeeze when it comes to your financials. There could be you're in debt, or you could be feeling it's like December, it's the end of the year, it's the holidays, it's a lot of us, we have big mortgages to pay. There's been a lot of changes out there as well, which is prices have inflation of prices, and so some of you are feeling a little bit tight, and Taurians are very, your money is kind of your identity. Right? It's not even the money, it's the stability of it, right? So some of you are feeling a little bit wavering. You're wavering here. You see it like this? But, and the advice is, can you, don't shop so extravagantly like you usually do. You don't have to, you don't have to buy people's love. You just have to be you. Don't worry about that. There's some of you could seek professional advice if you're needing, don't avoid your finances. Do not avoid the finances by going out and spending it, which is a common trait for Taurus. Spend money. We're not the biggest savers, right? But there's a feeling here that there is money that was owed to you is coming. There's debt being paid. There's a feeling of freedom in this card at the same time. There's a feeling of acknowledge where you're at. And I got this message for me personally as a Taurus, and we needed to bring you down to the red zone. We needed to bring you down to zero for you to see that That's the old version of you that's gone, and now we're moving into the new. So can you just accept this? Can you not say that, oh, it's you, and it's like, we're at a place in our lives right now where the changes that happen in our lives, like whether it's financial issues, whether it's love, whether it's relationships, whether there's like closures. There's like emptying out of things, right, that need to occur so that we're like, okay, I needed to get to this place in my relationship, in my job, in my finances, in my where I live, and whatever it is, it's situation. I had to get to that 0 point so that I'm comfortable to move and leap into the next. And that's what this is. Like, some of you are like, kudos and congratulations to you for having gone all the way down there, but can you acknowledge the fact that it's not because you're a loser, and not because the divine and the universe is rejecting you. It's just trying to get you onto a new path, a completely different one. I kind of like that explanation, Sabrina. So the first card is the Five of Wands, which is kind of interesting. And the Five of Wands is fighting. If you see it, they're battling. Competition, it's personal struggle. It's maybe within your it's a Leo energy. So Leos, it's usually with friends are fighting, or relationships, or family, disputes, conflicts, things that have been going on for the longest time that are showing up again. You know, like old conflicts coming up that were kind of buried. You know, like the same way your finance, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at all of this. You know, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with, this is you fighting with yourself. You know, this is came up with Aries too, where they were some of Arians, no, some of the Rams, I guess, were continuously putting their energy into projects that were a dead end, and this is kind of that. Sometimes you got to just let it go. You know, you're fighting with a business partner or a love partner or whoever it is, and you keep fighting it. But the universe is like, why do you keep fighting? Release. Let them go. Stand in the awareness of the issue and what are you trying to gain from it? You know, the Five of Wands is like almost like fighting for the spotlight as well, which is right there. It's kind of interesting. You know, you're competing with someone within your jobs or within your home, or, you know, you're like, I'm better than you. And it's this pride, right? It's this ego. So this is interesting that it's showing up. And it's probably an extreme 5. And it's extreme. It's a big change that has to occur in your life right now for you to step up and say, okay, I'm over this. I don't need this anymore. I don't need to be fighting about this anymore. So I don't know where you're fighting in your life. You could be fighting with somebody or fighting with yourself, which is worse. But I mean, it's not worse because it's like, actually it's better. I like it better because that's where the growth begins. And then the Empress, which is Taurus, Libra energy. The Empress is an important card, right? The Empress is a number 3. So definitely fighting with yourself, battling with yourself, but another person, a mother, a woman in your life, a divine feminine energy as well could be showing up. But it's almost like this Empress role is you embodying the Empress, and like she's looking at these two fighting. And it's like, can you take the higher ground here? Can you stop the fighting? Can you stop trying to be better than someone else, or trying to fight with yourself, kind of thing? Why are you fighting what is in front of you, right? Like, can you just accept it? Accept where you're at right now. The Empress is that this energy of, she sits on her throne and she looks around herself and she's like, hey, I'm really proud of myself. Or even if I'm in the shit of the shits, I'm like feeling good about myself because I know and I trust that all will grow into place. You know, all will come into fruition when the timing is right. But I'm gonna have to stop with battling the ego. The ego is Leo is an ego. Some of you are battling yourselves or others. definitely there's a little bit, it's not even a little, it's a huge conflict. There is like, there's, I could say all the scenarios, but if you're in family businesses, like your own, if you are in, you have partnerships, within love, with friends, I could see friendships a lot here. Whatever this is, it's like you're on stilts, and it's like shaky ground. You're holding on to the ideal that, well, we've been friends for 20 years, or we've been partners for, like, there was a reason why we're partners, Sabrina, and there's a reason why this is, and I gotta get what I'm worth, and I gotta get, and the Empress like, yo, you are worthy of all of it. You have value. Everything is gonna come to you. Can you trust that the universe is taking you on this path? Like, you will be rewarded. Stop fighting with yourself and stop fighting with other people. Stop fighting with the matrix. Stop fighting with the outside world too. It's like, I like this actually. Like, it's like the Empress, like you or even someone else coming in to help you. Could even be a financial mentor coming to help you. Could be someone that's coming in and saying, like, that feminine energy, which is more emotional, and then nurturing energy saying, hey, I'm here to show you that you don't need to fight. You don't need to, you don't have to play dirty to get what you want. You need to just trust in yourself. And I like the Empress because it shows to me that there is some sort of material gain or some sort of completion happening here. And from this energy, the Five of Wands, where you probably have been struggling for a long time now. Interesting. Ooh, look at you. The Fool is your challenge. The Fool is Aquarius energy. So I mentioned the signs because it could be within your charts, but also because it's important. The Fool as an Aquarius. Aquarius is like the rule breaker. It draws outside the lines. And here you're like, ooh, no, I gotta stay within the lines here with the Fool. It's almost like you're afraid to take this risk. You're afraid to break this up. You're afraid to let it go. I'm gonna just put it out there because when I see the financial health here and I see the Five of Wands, there could be some disputes with money. With you and your clients, with you and your partners, with you and your associates, with you and whoever it is, friends, whatever this is. It doesn't have to be financials. It could be whatever, but I'm just bringing that up. And a little, like the Empress would tell me that you have to let it go and take the higher ground. And the Fool is like, no. I gotta, like, you're afraid to take that risk of actually letting this shit go. You are holding on to an old ideal. You're holding on to an old way of doing business, or an old way of being in a friendship, or an old way of being in a relationship, or like we have these old belief systems. This is the way it's supposed to be, Sabrina. This has been the way it's been like this for 20 years. So why should I let this go? Why should I allow these people to win? And it's not that. You're not letting anyone win. There's no winning or losing. It's you stepping into another version of you that is going to be, that's going to bring in way more money. That's going to bring in way more of whatever it is that you're seeking. But you gotta trust it. You gotta trust yourself as the Empress here. Whether you're the Emperor, whatever you are, male or female watching, you really gotta stand in that. And that's that financial health here. It's like, yeah, it's going to be a bit, little bit swervy-worvy. It's going to take you left and right. It's going to make you feel poor and worthless and useless or whatever. But at the end of it, you're going to succeed. So, I don't know where you're afraid to make these changes. But this fighting and these disputes, it's not working. It's not working for you, Taurus. And you, like, even if you ask yourself right now, it's like, oh yeah, I keep finding myself always in the same place. I'm always fighting against the grain. I'm always fighting, and it's like, why do I need to do that? Why can't I just be the Empress here? And just jump into something completely new. Like, change it up. I think there's a change here that needs to be happening here. I'm curious to see what the final outcome is. Wow! The Ace of Cups. I mean, this is a freaking awesome reading. Love it. Thank you. Like, the Ace of Cups is almost like it's this fear you have inside you that it's holding on to this these old ways with finances in your relationships, and whatever this is, 5 of Wands for you, whatever you're holding on to, whoever you're fighting with, whether it's yourself or other people or unseen things or whatever it is. It's like there's like a very you're being stubborn about it, and your Empress, which is Taurus, is showing up in this reading saying, let it go. I like the way she's looking at them. And she's like, ugh, I don't got time for this. And she has her fan in her hand, and she has flowers all over the place. She's wearing her red dress, showing the confidence that she has. She's like, I don't need this anymore. This is not who I am anymore. I'm not going to do this way. I'm going to reach out to a financial advisor or a mentor or someone, or I'm going to listen to myself, and I'm going to do what the hell I need to do. And I'm going to not be afraid of making changes. I'm actually going to jump into whatever it is that I need to do. I need to shut this shit down. I gotta I can't be doing this over and over again. I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to forgive myself, and I gotta make my own moves. And in doing that, you move into this, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is new love, new relationship, new baby. If some of you are struggling and you're always thinking about babies, it could be this, I'm not pregnant yet, I can't be kept. Some of you could be feeling that, and you're like, and the Empress, can you just chill? What is your rushes, everybody, and why do you have to succeed at this time? And they're like, well, I could hear you if you're a mama. You're like, well, I have a biological clock, but can you just trust the divine here for everybody in every case? Can you trust? You can't just trust God when it suits you, Taurus. Now, it suits me here, but it doesn't. I needed this now. I want this, and this is the disconnect I'm seeing with everybody. I'm like, you can't be picking and choosing when to trust. This is telling you that you are getting ready for a new love will enter into your life. And will it be a person? It could be. Will it be a passion project? Very well. Will it be a baby? It could be. Will it be a new best friend? Very much. A new business partner? Yes. It's like a new... This is the divine. It's like, yeah, I'm giving it all to you right now. Can you be your Empress or Emperor right now, and can you take these risks, which is it's not the risk of putting millions of dollars somewhere. This to me is take a risk and releasing yourself from this thing that's not working. So let it go. Stop making something work, especially if it's been going on for 5 years or 5 months or whatever it is. Trust that she, you, he, whatever is this is is an Empress. She's done the work. She knows where she needs to go. And you're opening yourself to love and to new finances, and I know that with this card is telling you that financial burdens will diminish. There's something that has been indebted to you for the longest time. Whether it was this lifetime or 10 lifetimes ago, it's coming. Can you trust that? And are you ready to step into the new? Because this old thing is keeping you in this old version of you, and it's not working. It's just not working. I love it. I freaking love this. Treasure Island. Like, hello, people. Number 9. I mean, look at this. This is the slow-moving turtle with the treasure, like what is it? Treasure chest on its like back, and it's coming. Like, it's like such a beautiful message, and it's 9. It's like the end of a journey, and you're stepping into something new, but you're not seeing it. That's the thing. And I could attest to this because I know it I know it because it's happening in my life right now. I'm like, I don't see how it's possible that all like this debt or all this can just disappear. And they're like, because you're not trusting, and you need to let it go. And like, or whatever this is in your life, you're not like, I'm not seeing how my business will turn around, or how my project or how my relationships will turn around. I like the turtle here because it's steady and slow. It's coming. And I'm coming with my money on the back to give it to you. And I'm coming with love, and I'm coming with babies, and I'm coming with whatever it is that you're looking for. But can you trust? Because like this is that turtle. It's going to take a little bit of while before it blooms, but can you trust? For the 6th time. I'm going to say it again and again, but I love it. And your next card is, wow, hasta la vista, baby. Yeah, right? This is this. It's like, bye-bye. We can't hold on to this anymore. And I totally agree. It's like we keep holding on, like, and the universe keeps coming back over and over again. It's like, why do you keep revisiting that? It's done. And it's really challenging, and I totally get it, you guys, because it's hard to say. What do you mean we're going to move into something completely? I don't see anything happening, Sabrina. It's not happening. I don't see it. I'm like, I know. But it's because you're always like asking yourself the question, and you're always questioning, and that's why it's not happening, because we're not trusting. And to me, it feels like we're at the precipice of something. Like their money is coming, and the good relationships are coming, and all of these are just there. They're just waiting for us to move into our empress role and emperor role. Nice. Porcupine spirit. Time for beginner mind. I mean, that's what it is. That's where we're at right now. Ace of Cups is a new beginning. Ace. 1. We're moving away from these uncomfortable changes that are in our lives, but they had to be there for us to understand it. So where you know where you are in your life right now, where it needs to be like a big change, you need to let it go and trust where you're at, and trust that you're always protected, that you're always surrounded by love, and you're always safe. You know, you're always like it's I know it's so challenging. I can agree. I can attest to it too, and I can agree with it. But you know, if some of you are here, you know, on this curve, and you still have to go through a lot more, but can you trust that this is coming for you? And the more that we do, the more that we influence our Taurian, the bulls in the world as well. You know, it just takes one Taurus within the signs to actually influence others. So keep up the good work, Taurus. Trust it. To me, you're coming into something like material abundance, but also relationships, really important relationships coming into your lives. Whether they're babies, whether they're love, whether they're friends, whether they're mentors, whatever there is, but there's like a strengthening there. So let go of all those fears that you have that's built inside you. You know, those programs. Hasta la vista, baby. Like, no more. Dunzo. Wow. That was absolutely beautiful. So, thank you again. No, I didn't say anything. Thank you to all my Ko-fi members. Lots of Taurians. I won't name your names. You know who you are. You help me and you support me on a monthly basis, and that really helps me a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also, big shout out to, you know who you are, who joined my Let's Talk this week. We had a powerful session. It was awesome, and I hope that some of you, whoever needs to talk, just book that session with me and just check out my website. Got some exciting things, and I got those notebooks coming in by next week, I hope. Anyways, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got new beginnings. I mean, this is like clear as day. There's a portal with these butterflies. There's a bridge. I just noticed the bridge on the other side. You know, I like that there's water, because to me that's emotions, that's something healing within you, something coming to an end, some pain, some suffering that you've gone through, whether it was in a relationship, whether it was personal. There's a feeling of you reinventing yourself, you moving forward. It's such a big change from last week, and I love that this card is here. Like a new opportunity is coming for you. Some of you might move into new projects. Some of you might be moving into, you know, I don't know, like, again, like healing energy. I keep getting the healing situation. Like things are moving forward, and you got to start trusting in yourself. New is coming. Are you ready for this? Like, are you ready to step through the portal? Change is here. Clear as day. I love it. And we have the Knight of Swords, which is the Gemini energy. And you see this like raring to go with his sword up in the air. His horse is like on the attack kind of thing. And that's the Knight of Swords. He's the conqueror. You know, I always think of William the Conqueror when I think of this card. He's like just raring to go. Like the king gives the order and he doesn't even ask questions. He just goes to war. That's that kind of energy. What does this mean for you? It could be really good news coming your way. You could be like opening communication with somebody in your life. The swords energy is like intellect. I don't know why I got marketing. Maybe some of you are investing in marketing for something. It's a good way to do that, like promoting yourself, selling yourself. This is the kind of energy. It's this like very quick, whatever it is, something you've been thinking about for the longest time, it's going to come true. You know, this could be dating. Like some of you are like it's not a time for you to lag. It's time for you to go. It's a go for it. New beginning is here, because enough waiting around for someone else to reach out to you, enough like waiting for that job or that, you know, it's like just attack in a good way. I kind of love this. And it's the blue energy, right? Which is the throat chakra. It's like express yourself. I know you don't have a hard time with that. Some of you might, but this is like, I don't know. I feel the night energy could be if you're parents. Could be your children, or if you're hanging around younger people, they could be inspiring you. They could be, they could be reaching out for some support right now. You know, open yourself up to that. You know, there's a healing energy here with that too, and there's a lot of you maybe having to express your truth. It's very powerful. I love it. And then the Six of Coins shows up. Here, I'll show you to you, which is a purple. So it's the third eye chakra energy. And the Six of Coins, if you look at it, there's people giving her money, and she's not necessarily receiving the money. It's very interesting to me. Her hand is like this. So she's giving it back to them, maybe? Oh, yeah. It's more like she's giving and they're taking. Wow. So I like this. You know, it always shows up differently. It could be that she's picking it up. But what I see is the Six of Coins is like a give and take. And perhaps you're giving too much. Maybe you're being a little bit too generous. You're giving, or you could be taking. You know, they could be either way. But to me, I feel like you're having to learn a little bit more to receive. Six of Coins is a Six of Pentacles, which is a Taurus energy, and Taurus has really hard, as a Taurus, really has a hard time receiving. we're very generous, you know, with the coin. And it's hard. So that could be happening for you right now. So where in your life, maybe you're dating, you're spending money on your dates. That could be that. You're investing in something. You're putting a lot of money somewhere here. Is it a bad thing? We're gonna look. We're gonna see here. I feel like the Ace of Wands, which is Aries, Saggy, Leo energy. Ace of Wands is a beautiful energy. It's like a new beginning, a new path, a new relationship, but it's your challenge. So right away, I gotta tell you, when I see this, so I'm gonna look at the next card, which is Six of Swords, which is Gemini energy, which I freaking love. I think this is a great. It's all blue energy here. So blue, which throat and third eye. It's like, or even the crown, but it's all like this kind of energy of the final release. You know, like the new beginning is here because you're at a place in your life where, you know, things are going, things feel really good in your life. Actually, I don't feel like it's like, and there could be some of you that it's not going. Anyway, like I said, it's always a general reading. So there's this energy that's showing up for you, though, with this Knight of Swords, which is you. And it's showing up because there's an urgency message here. Like, let's get things straight here. Stop over giving. Stop spending money for everything or on yourself or other people. Like, you're kind of depleting your energy and you're losing your way by doing that. Like, you're putting too much. Be careful how you invest your money. Be careful how, make sure that it's twofold. Make sure that it's reciprocal. Because the Six of Coins is that. It's like the Five of Coins was like poverty mindset, like something going wrong, and then six, things start to go well again, and then as a true Taurus in the coins, it's like, oh, I'm going to spend it all again. Right? But here it's just they want you to be a little bit more practical, you know, because you're the Knight of Swords is asking you to move really quickly, but I almost feel like you're hesitant. I almost feel like you're hesitant to move into this new Gemini. It's really interesting to me because you're an air sign, because you're Gemini who's always ready for something new and get bored really easily with life. So that's why you're getting this push by yourself, kind of. It's almost like, okay, come on. What the hell are you doing? We need to start the storm again. You've become a little fearful and a little bit lazy here for this next move. We know you got it in you. We know you have the creativity in you to do this. We know you have we know that you can move a little bit more. So where is it that you're this could be a fear of leaving. Let's say you want to leave a relationship, but you're fearing it because your partner is the one who has the money, right? These are just examples. Or you're fearing about investing in your art, or investing in your business, or investing in your whatever it is, because you're like, well, what if it goes flat, and what if it like that? There's this fear in you that's keeping you kind of stuck. And the Knight of Swords is like, no, right? I love this, actually. And the Six of Swords shows up, which is you again. And it's like, get on that boat, Gemini. With whatever possessions you have, it's time to have that courage to leave and go into that new. What are you holding back from? There's an energy here of some of you wanting to travel, but not thinking you have enough money to travel. You're all in your heads again. Like, well, you're limiting yourselves. That's all here with these three cards. And the Knight of Swords is like, You want to travel? Find a way. You could find a way. Right? It's almost like changing your fears up here. You have a little bit of doubts and fears and worries that are settled in really quickly. And that's why I got the message to reinvent yourself. It's like to change that part of you. Stop fearing your life. Stop fearing the next, even if you don't see what the hell is coming up for you. Because like you're getting the message to be more impulsive and spontaneous, which is kind of who you are. And there's a little bit of fear here of that, of jumping in and starting this new path of yours, which is there, it's ready for you. And I just feel like you're holding on to your money, or you're scared, or you're spending too much money, and you're spending it on other people perhaps, or you're afraid to not invest in yourself. You're afraid, like there's a fear with money here. There's a fear. It's okay. That's normal. Like the Six of Swords is like, if you get on the boat, we're going to guide you. The boat is whatever, right? If you go travel, you'll be fine. If you leave, you'll be fine. If you start something new, we got you. We got your back. But the new has to begin. You are stifling that amazing energy of yours, Gemini, because you're afraid of what might happen. I don't know. Those are futuristic things that you have no idea. By the way, we have no idea what's coming. So what are you afraid of? Right? I'm like afraid of the unknown. I said, I know, but the unknown is with you every day. Because even if you think you know, you don't. No, but it's written here. No, I'm sorry, but we are living more and more in an unknown. So in that case, trust what your heart is taking you. To me, I feel like you are release this fear of never having enough money, because money is not something you need to be worrying about, Gemini. But also stop being so generous with people at the same time. It's not, generosity is beautiful and it's nice for the right people. Be careful of the people you're generous with. There's a missing reciprocity here, I feel. And that's what's stopping you from moving into a new. But again, these are all general messages. And I just feel like you're ready. You're ready to travel into something new. Maybe you met someone on a dating site. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I know a Gemini. Met someone on a dating site from another country. They want money from you. No, don't go. Don't you dare give them, right? But whatever. You know what you need to do. This is like a very you energy here showing up, asking you to trust yourself. But you are impeding yourself from starting a new opportunity by fearing the next step, and by fearing like your stability and security a little bit. And some of you are just overly giving, you're overly generous, which is still causing blockages in your next step. And the Six of Swords is like, oh my God. If there's a time that you needed to be selfish, it's right now, because the portal is open and it's for you to walk through that portal. Where do you want to be right now in your life, and what do you want to be doing, and how do you want to be doing it? Most of us don't know the hows, the whats, the whens, but what do you like right now? Are you being like? Can you check off the list? Why are you holding on to someone because they have money? Are you holding on to someone or something because it feels secure-ish, but a little part of you wants to travel, wants to leave, wants to be, we holding on to this programming of ourselves here Are you like wanting to promote and sell your products, your services, but you're holding back because, what if it fails? What if it fails? Okay, so you'll do something else. Yeah, but it's not that easy, Sabrina. I've just depleted all my money. Well, be smart about it, right? Like, go to the bank, get a loan. Use the freaking banks for what they are, right? Be careful in how you're spending, and be aware of what's like the exchange. You're holding yourself back from a new start. And it's time to get up on the boat and go. Get on the plane and go. Get on that motorcycle and go. Walk out the door. It's time for the new beginning. Starts there for you. And you got a head start with your Knight of Swords coming in strong. It's like, let's do this. If you get a message, if you get a call, if you get something, an opportunity to move into something, this is your sign. And I feel like people will block you. There will be moments where people will, like, or even your insecurities show up, like, I can't afford this, I can't do this, I can. And the Six of Swords, which is you again, saying, of course I can. I'm going to pack up one of my suitcases, I'm going to go. Like, that's it. And I feel like that is the unclenched moment of your life where everything changes. Because here you're kind of stuck in this, like, program of what are people going to think. Wow. The yang energy. Divine masculine energy showing up here, which is you, by the way. Air signs are divine masculine. And divine masculine is go time. There's no thinking about this shit anymore. There's no, like, brewing over it or what. Yang is like, boom. Get on that boat. Let's do this. What is it that you want to do right now? What do you want to do? I want to call up this person and ask them out. Do it. I want to start this new project. I don't have enough money find a partner, find a collaborator, find a grant. Do it. The divine masculine does. It's ruled by Mars. It's like a go. I like this. Baby steps. Sabrina's like, go. Baby steps. Of course it takes baby steps. It's not like, okay, I'm going to go all in and that's what it is. Divine masculine knows that it's one step at a time, but you got to make the first step. And this is what this is. This is you make the first step by getting into that boat. That's your first step. The second step is, the first step is packing that bag. The second step is going that boat. The third step is taking whoever needs to come with you. And the fourth step is, one step at a time. We're going to get to that portal. We're going to get to that new beginning, that new opportunity waiting for you. Sometimes you got to spend the money to get where you need to go. And then it's like lucrative and it's like, oh, wow, this is what I needed to do. Oh, I was fearing this, or I was like, some of you, I feel like you're spending a little bit much money on other people. Like, you're putting money, you're helping other people and you're not helping yourself. That would be the divine feminine energy of you. And that's why the yang is like, okay, it's time to go back and look at yourself. Where do you need to be right now? And it's not even where you need to be, because the Knight of Swords is like, this is what I want right now. I'm going for it. I'm not thinking about anything. Overthinkers. So, the grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. Oh my God, I love this. That's what it is. This is the energy. I mean, you can't get more, like, jump in. And I love it. The 3 is creativity. Just go for it. Express yourself. How is it that you want to express yourself? Like, do it. This is it moment for me. Go for it. What are you waiting for? All right, my beautifuls. This is amazing. This is a feeling. It feels like, right? Stop thinking, overthinking, and stop, be careful of how you're, like, spending money. Make it smart. But some of you, I feel like some of you need to actually invest money in your profession, in your art, in your love, or your whatever it is, and you have to take, like, stop being so afraid, and you are enough. You are worthy. Go for it. Jump. Like, stop working around, like, doing things for other people all the time. Do it for you. What is it that you need to do? Where do you want to, like, excel in? You know, like, some of you are in arts or creative or whatever. Like, stop thinking small. There's a new beginning here for you. There's a bridge that is waiting for you to cross. All right. Check your rising and your moon. Also, if you're a Ko-fi member, thank you so much. Join my Ko-fi. You can get exclusive content from me every week. Also, join my Let's Talk session, which I had some amazing sessions this week. Just an open space for you. Just come and talk. And check out all my sessions. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and super thanks me. I love, love, love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got grieving. So, you know, as the years pass and as the months pass, I see cards and they become more and more meaningful to me, or less and less meaningful. But this one, the first time I'd seen it, I was like, oh, you know, it feels like a sad card. But I love this card. I see this as such an ending, you know, grieving. We're mourning. We're in our mourning stages of our old versions of self. But this is like an abrupt ending has come to you. This week, last month, something that has an end of a relationship, an end of a limited belief system, an end of an idea of yourself, or of an ending to a relationship with a colleague, with your boss, with your friends, with your family, with your, it's a completion stage for you. You're like, okay, this is it. It's not going to work. It can't work the way it used to work anymore. It's done. I got to accept it for what it is. And this is a big thing for humans, because it's like we just want the same thing over and over again. And it's like, no, it's not going to work that way anymore. So can you grieve it and let it go? And accept it for what it is. Accept that relationship that's not going to no longer be the same way that it was before. And grieve it. You know, the way we grieve lost loved ones. Why can't we grieve? We can grieve them because they're not here, but why can't we grieve the ones that are here still? And realize that, and accept and realize that it's not going to be the same way. We're not going to have the same friendship, the same, relationship. It's just like it could be within relationships too that are here with your loved ones. You could love someone deeply, but still not have the same outlook on the next leg or the next phase of it. So can you grieve that old version of you, both of you, kind of? This is really huge, and it's coming up for you, Cancer. So can you fall in love with this new version coming online and be okay with the old? Or be okay with that old marriage, or that old friend, or the family, or be okay with that person who passed on. This is like a lost loved ones coming in. There could be message connection with them. They could be sending in messages to you. Be open to it, and still love them and honor their journey for where they had to go, or where they have to go. We're too stuck in our this makes us a little bit poor me, and it's really bad, and I can't, oh my God, they're doing this to me, and it's like, no, you just don't get along anymore, or it's just not working anymore. So say goodbye, let it go. And it doesn't mean, like I said, it doesn't mean that you have to cut off the relationship. Just that version of yourself that doesn't work with it anymore, and just get ready for a new. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But it's like the butterfly, it's like it went back in the cocoon. The cocoon is really uncomfortable and it's not working. The relation, but then it transforms into something new. It's a new life within the same place, work, relationship, home, whatever it is for you. And it's like, can you be okay with it? The change. So your first card is a Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. Temperance is 14, is a 5, change. This is like a balance. It's finding moderation. I like this. It's finding that balance within the situation where you've had to grieve, you've had to let go of something, and you've had to let some new energy flow in. And the Temperance is like, can you do this? Can you allow all of this to just resettle, but new, right? The Temperance is like balancing the mental with the emotional, balancing your, this breakup or this transition within this new path that you're taking. I like that. It's also a mastery card, the Temperance. A lot of people don't see it as that, but I feel like you've mastered up to 14. Like the Fool has mastered all up into to death, which at 13, and at 14 it's like, okay, I am moving into the new now. And the next card is the Devil, which he has to face off with the shadow side of himself. But all that part of that leadership part of him, up until the Temperance card, you've owned up to it. You've like realized who you are, and you realize that you're not here to change yourself, unless you want to change yourself, but you're not here to change other people. That's what I want to say. We're not here to make people move onto our side or their side or whatever, change how they look at things, views and perspectives. And no, this is where I am right now in my life. And we're going to grieve that old part of me that held on to you and that, or I held on to how I perceived you or whatever that is, right? And now I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to rebalance my priorities and rebalance my purpose and my truths and how I wish to move forward. And the Hangman, wow. Like, these are two major arcana, major life lessons in your life. The Hangman is a Pisces energy. And it's perfect. It's like you hanging on that branch or that tree, and with new eyes, a new set of eyes. Because something has just ended. And that something doesn't always have to be with another person. It could be with yourself. That part of you that you're no longer connected to anymore. That doesn't see things the same way anymore. And the Hangman is like, okay, perfect. Now can you take a rest? Can you pause, breathe, and now look at life with those different eyes, those different colored glasses? Can you do that for us? Because this is your evolution right here. So are you ready to move into this new, a version of you? Which means a new version of relationships as well. It's not that old way you used to do things. It's a new thing. And that's okay. And that's who you are. So, the morning stage is now. It leaves and you move into this. I love it. The Hierophant, interesting, is a Taurus energy. It's your challenge. Now, the Hierophant, I see this as a different card every single time because I feel like this is a 5 card. But Hierophant shows up to me in this sense as your old traditions, your old ways of your old belief systems, your old opinions, your old ways, and it's time to release it. It might come back. It's going to come back and nip you in the bud every single time. They're going to be like, oh, is this really what you want to do? You're going to totally go against society. You're going to go against what everyone else is thinking. Is really how you want to do it? Or are you going to go against your family values, you know, that's the Hierophant. It's going to be like, are you sure that you want to color outside the lines, Cancer, right now? Because these cards are asking you to do that. They're asking you to follow your heart, really. And the Hierophant is like, ooh, like there's that part of the Hierophant which is that spirituality, you know, religion. The Hierophant is the Pope or the Bishop in the Rider-Waite. It's like, no, this is what we believe in, and this is how we stay. And that's showing up in your life. You're like, oh, I'm going to go against my family, like, you know, this is what they taught me. This is how I should be. You know, she's my sister. He's my brother. She's my mother. He's my father. She's my, like this, all the whole thing. She's my daughter, son, this. I can't not do this, and I can't do that. You know, that's what's coming up for all of us, Cancer, and you're having this. And it's like, this is the moment for you, Cancer, to really like step into your game here, to really step into this movie of yours and say, okay, like, if you just delete everybody from the scenes and you say, what is it I want? What do I want right now in my life? I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. I want to be calm. I want to have a lot of money. I want to have like this. I want to, whatever it is that you're looking for. And why aren't you able, like, you're alone in this movie scene right now. So add the cast members accordingly to what you need right now. You know? Think outside the box here. That's what the Hierophant in reverse is asking. Like, you can't be doing the same old anymore. It's not working. Every day you wake up in a new movie scene. And where are you now? Okay, so now I'm alone. I'm waking up. Who am I going to add into my scene? You know, today I'm not going to have any characters in my scene. It's just going to be myself and I lying on my couch, whatever. My next scene, oh, I'm going to have my children in my scene, or I'm going to next, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is it, honeys. Like, you're the director, you're the butterfly here. How, like, you're the leader here. You're the master of your own destiny. There will be so many people coming at you saying you can't, you gotta do this, you gotta follow this, and this is the moment where it's like, absolutely not. Your next card, is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Freaking love it. I was afraid of it when I first shuffled it out, but now I get it. The Eight of Swords is feeling of like, I'm stuck. I gotta do this, and it's reversed. It's like, absolutely not. I'm not playing victim anymore. I am not playing by your rules anymore. I'm not playing because this is how you like brought me up in this world, because this is how I was schooled and this is how I was programmed. And the Eight of Swords is like, no, I'm releasing the program. Cancel, clear, delete, people. I am not here to follow the rules. This is my life, and this is you grieving those old rules. Because now you're moving into looking at things differently. I want to have this kind of relationship with my siblings, with my parents, with my children, with my friends, with my family, with my colleagues. This is who I am now. I'm not going to take your shit anymore, or I'm not going to give you shit anymore. You know, however you were. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself anymore. I'm going to start like becoming the director of this freaking movie. Every single day as I wake up. It's fucking amazing. I love this freaking reading. Because for too long we follow everyone around us. And in your Cancer, you're afraid of you know, stepping on people's toes, and you're like, well, you know, but this is what I want. And everyone else either follows your lead or doesn't. And you got to be okay with it. That's what happens when it's rebirth time. That's what happens in the cocoon, in the change. It becomes uncomfortable. But you got to be okay with it, and you got to stand in that. You got to be okay with not When you don't follow the rules, people, it becomes very uncomfortable. But it takes you out of the victimhood, and it takes you out of all of the constraints of this society. It just takes you out of like being that secondary actor, background actor, into the directorship. So you're, oh my God, that's freaking awesome. Regeneration. It's exactly what I'm saying here. This is the rebirth time for you. You are not here to play like small and to play the second fiddle, or you're not here to play the background actor role, or even the actor, secondary actor. You're here, you're not even play you're here to be the director. You're here to be God's second hand. You're here to be that. So let's like man or woman up and let's get on the magic carpet. Like it. You know, Aladdin got on the carpet. And he had control. He could see everything. He was like, "Woohoo! Come, Jasmine! Come, everybody!" You know what I'm saying? It's like we're missing the point here of this, of staying within the lines. It's not working, and this is the grieving moment for you, Cancer. And I hope that you could find your way out of those blurred lines, those narrow lines. You could first make them blurry, you know, and then you can move out of them. But that's what changes. Change is uncomfortable, as you could see here in this card. It's like, it's a little, like there's colors here, but she's still a little bit weak looking, right? But she's holding on. And then we have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate, which I freaking love, by the way, because you can't do this alone. We're all the pieces in a puzzle. There's one big puzzle, right? It's not you alone in this world. You going out on your own. The butterflies don't, you could see them alone sometimes, but they like to be in their packs as well. I don't know what it's called. It's called something. It's called a kaleidoscope of butterflies, I feel. But it's like you can't do this alone, so reach out to the people around you that can guide you, that can help you. But also if you need help in whatever this is for you, whether it's finances, whether it's guidance, emotional, mental, or it's just business, whatever this is for you, you can't do this alone. And it's time to release that old way of being in these relationships, or the job, or you know, your projects, or your school, or however this is showing up for you. I feel like a weight already has come off me, because you're in a massive change, and you're past the seed level. You know, you're already grown. You're like, there's already growth here. But stay on this, and don't give away your power so easily. Instead, ask for help with it. You know what I'm saying? We tend to forget to ask for help. We ask for help too late in the game, when we're already feeling stressed and anxious and buried. And ask for help right away. Like, oh, this is what I'm feeling. Oh my God, no. I need support right now. And it's okay if you ask for support. You can't do this alone. Just period. All right, my beautiful Cancer. This is your weekly reading. Thank you to Ko-fi members, Kim especially, for being a member. Thank you for supporting me on a monthly basis. Check out my membership if you would like to get exclusive content on a monthly basis. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me if you can. And check out my new sessions, my Let's Talk. They were amazing last week, so hopefully getting more this week. And whatever, just check out my website for other interesting sessions for the holidays. Love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got finding. Right away, I feel like I get that motto, seek and ye shall find, right? It's like, to me, what are you finding right now? You're finding your true purpose. You're finding your true self. You know, you're finding yourself in all the muck around here. There's this, like, some of you have experienced an ending in a relationship, in a situation in your life, your health. Something has, like, come to an end, which was really painful, which you suffered through, perhaps. It was like a deep setback. It could have been a financial setback. It could be whatever this is for you, right? And you're finding yourself, you're finding your feet again, you're finding your stability again. It was perhaps like you were in a black hole of money or a black hole like within your relationship. Something has been a little bit off for you for a while now, and now you're starting to find that light again. You're finding your why again, and this is a huge thing. It's huge for me. I love this freaking card. So, all right, let's look at what's going on. I've had to restart this reading like about 4 times because it's just crazy with the interruptions. Anyways, so Two of Wands. Two of Wands is an Aries energy, fire element, just like you, Leo. She's at a crossroads. She's had a spark of it. Wands energy is about inspiration, creativity. You know, you've had like a creative spark, an energy came in, and you're like, oh, it almost feels like, oh, this is good. It's good that I had to wait 4 times for this, because I just got a new like way of looking at it. It's almost like some of you are in a process of making a decision, like a choice in your life, whether it's your love, your lifestyle, your projects, your business, your school, you know, your home, whatever this is. It's like a change in your life, and you've had this idea that's come up over and over and over again in your mind, and you've instead of being impulsive, like the fire sign that you are, you've contemplated it. You sat with it. You allowed that spark and that creative boost to die. Like you've allowed it to like lose its spark, you know, its flame. So you're back here at this place, and this is like, oh, love it. Two of Wands like asking you to make this, to just move into it. Like stop contemplating, stop wondering, stop thinking about it. Like you're here, you're finding yourself, you're finding your why. So let's go get it. That's that kind of energy. I like it. And the second card is the Justice card, which is a Libra energy, which is air, which is your brother sign in the zodiac. And the Justice is like, yeah, it's Justice is like she's holding the sword of truth and clarity. It's like, let's get clear now. Let's find the balance here. Let's also like take what can I say, like accountability or responsibility for this next move that you're gonna make. But do it. Like, what are you waiting for? Right? It's like you're in this moment right now. You're like, oh, now I got to think of what's the right way to go. I got to weigh the options. Here I'm weighing I weighed the options, and I sat with them over and over and over again. And now it's like, okay, boom, let's do this. You know, the Justice card is about, it's about karma. It's about making these changes also, though. It's like let's do it. Like stand in your truth. Like sign the contract already. Buy the house, sell the house, expand your business, shut down the business, move out of your house. You know, like move out of the country. You're diddle daddling here a little bit. You're not being forthright. You're not being Leo here. What are you holding back on? This could be a dispute, contractual. It could be a divorce settlement. It could be something that you've been like considering. Oh, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay? But I'm just gonna stay in this limbo moment. And the Justice is like, okay, just like cut the cord already. Let's get this all in writing. Let's like do the negotiations. Like, let's go. It's almost this feeling of urgency I'm getting from the Justice card here for you, Leo. Like, you're in this beautiful process of finding your path, and yet you're getting bogged down by the goings on of the world, or you're getting by everyone else around you, and maybe you shouldn't do here. I feel like you continuously lose your purpose, your why, and the Justice is like, okay, let's get this done. Let's sign your name on the dotted line. Let's do this. It's like, let's get clear. I like it. I like this a lot. I really actually like this a lot. It's like, own yourself in this decision. Like, own it. Love it. Let's do it. And then the star shows up in reverse. This is your challenge. The star is Aquarius. So the fact that it shows up is like you're doubting yourself, right? This is the moment. This is freaking amazing, actually. This is doubt. This is worry. This is like not really believing in your hopes and dreams coming true. You're afraid, of expressing your hopes because maybe they won't come true. You're like, there's a lot of fear, of doing this, of actually making the decision. There's like, wow. It almost feels like some of you you already know what you need to do in your life. You already know it. Two of Wands is just showing up. It's like, you already know this. Put it on paper or whatever. You don't have to put it on paper. It doesn't have to be like that. But you know what I'm saying when I say put it on paper. Like, do it. Let's cut through this bullshit. With the sword. And the star is here just to tell you, yeah, it's like, it's not going to be comfortable when you put it out there. It's not going to be comfortable when you settle the dispute, and it's not going to be comfortable when you decide that you don't want to be in the partnership anymore, in the relationship anymore, when you want to move out of the house. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be, but keep the dream alive. Don't quash it. Please don't do that kind of thing. That's what it is feeling. It's like you're tempted to it almost feels like there's people around you that might want to dim this shining star that you are and make you fear the next steps. But I almost feel like these people have been here this whole time. And that's why you've been sitting on it, this decision, for the longest time. And now it's like, do you want to find your true north? Do you want to be that shining star? Do you want to, like, the only way that you get that is if you do this for yourself. And no one else can tell you what to do. This is your life at the end of the day. So stand in it and do it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. It's like you've been hiding from your brightness. You've been hiding from your talent and your skills and your abilities and your dreams and your visions and your goals. You've been hiding them because everyone else will make fun of you or have been trying to hold you back from it. And this is a moment of release. Like, it's enough. Like, you're never going to satisfy everyone in your life. Ever. Never, never, never. Not everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is the best thing for you. No, everyone's gonna feel like they, it's because I care about you that I'm telling you this, but you need to get a job, or you need to get this, or you need to do this, and you need to, and you're gonna say thank you very much, but it's enough now. I've been like dimming my light for too long because I've always been trying to keep everybody happy in my life. And the Justice, like, it's right. And now we got to get clear about this shit. We got to find the balance. And you got to find the balance within you to be okay with people always disappointed in you. It's fine. Right? It's like, it is what it is. And then it's like enough now. Because the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius, which is your brother sign as well. It starts at the beginning, Aries, and ends with Sagittarius. And it's like a completion here. They're all here to help you. In Libra and Aquarius, which is also your other signs. The air and the fire, they work together. They're all action cards as well. They're all divine masculine energy showing up all here. And the Wheel of Fortune is like there is a shift happening right now. Your world is about to turn upside, right? The Wheel of Fortune is destiny is calling here. It's like this little thing is so cute. You're at a turning point of your life. Are you ready? Because it always has to go a little bit down for us to see. It's always like it always gets darker at the end of the tunnel until the light shines. So you're at a place right now where you only know, and you've been like holding yourself back out of doubt and worry, anxiety, fear, all of those feels. And it's like you're just doing that to yourself. You're the one dimming your light. You're the one not making this decision because of, and you're blaming it maybe on other people. It's because of them. It's because, but it's not. It's you. So find that the path has been found. Now let's clear the way of the clutter of everyone's ideas, thoughts, beliefs. Everyone has the right to have their own whatever, but you got to remember yours. And you've kind of forgotten it here. And this feels like a lot to me. Is a lot of you, no matter what age you are here, you had dreams in your life. I've always dreamt of being a painter. I've always dreamt of being a dancer. I've always dreamt of owning my own business. I've always dreamt of being a dentist. Whatever it is that you have dreamt of. And throughout the years, people around, well, you're not that smart. You don't have money to do it. How you think you're going to make money being a painter? You think, like everybody has always had opinions in our lives. And it's like, okay, this to me is them. And I'm not blaming them. It's just they had to be in your life, right? They were your lessons. But I feel like you took it to heart a little bit too much. And it kind of, not everyone here is doing exactly what they really want to do. Everyone's doing, and a lot of you, I know Leos love, and they fully love, and they put a lot of passion into their jobs, into their projects, whatever. But are you truly doing what ignites you deep inside? And that's something like really that's coming up for a lot of us. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, yeah, are you? Because as soon as you move on to that path, which is this, finding that path, that's where you see life will change dramatically for you. And Wheel of Fortune is luck, abundance, like a life-altering chain. It's like spinning in your favor. We're going to give you all the resources that you've been lacking for the longest time because we just want you to move into your truth, and we want you to move into your passion projects, which you've left behind because it wasn't going to make money or wasn't going to, but now it's like, no, let's get you back there again. Wow, I'm loving this a lot. Oh, I love this. This is clean it up. That's exactamundo. Clean out the clutter. Like I said before, when you found that path of yours, it's like clean it up. Like I've said this to Cancer too, and it's like we can't just say goodbye to everybody, right? It's like it's not working, goodbye. We have to acknowledge that there's people in our lives that they're there for a reason, but doesn't mean that they need to control your life either. That they have any kind of right to you. Nobody has a right to say anything to you or to make you into them or make you follow what they're doing kind of thing. That's the clutter that we're clearing. Like, we're not aligned, it's fine. You could stay there on that side of the street and I'll stay on my side of the street. But I'm going to continue, I'm going to start really diving deep into my passion projects. I'm going to die. You know, like there could be a student watching me who's studying medicine or who's studying business and have always wanted to go into medicine, always wanted to go into arts, but was like swayed because their parents want, you know, like we do this in our lives. And then we find ourselves in those places for other people, not for us. To satisfy, because I'm married and I'm going to bring in the $500,000 job because it's good for my family, but really I want to do that $50,000 job. But, the universe is like, we want you to choose according to your heart and not your limited belief system way. Because when you go in with your heart, much more will come your way. And this is something that no one really understands about this universe yet. Because we have this notion of more and more and more fame, like star of the show, and they're like, no, you're not here to be the star of the show. Everyone's a star of the show here. No one's better at it than you. There's no one, there's no hierarchy here, and that's like what's coming into play here for you. I'm kind of liking this. Baggage be gone. Goodbye, good riddance. The people, the old limited belief systems that you have of yourself, that you can't, I am not enough, I'm like, that I am not worthy. Enough. Be gone. That's an old way of looking at things. And you're responsible for your life. There's no one else that is. You have to make the choice. You choose a path of poverty, you choose the path of whatever, you choose it all, right? It could be part of your soul contract that you're like, but it was a choice you made pre coming into this lifetime. But ultimately, whatever those choices are, ultimately, if you continuously follow your heart, the potential will come, the gifts will show up, the rewards will come. That's the whole point of this. I actually love this reading. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Yep, because this life is not about us just waiting in the sidelines, following other people's ideas, following other people's rules. We're not here to do that. We're here to be the badger. We're here to go for it. Follow our hearts. And stop using I don't have enough money for an excuse. I don't have no one loves me for an excuse. Stop using the excuses, because everything is there for you. And everybody loves you. We all love you. We're all here. Your whole soul family is here to love you. It's like release yourself from those that if you're continuing in a loveless relationship, family, whatever, you have the choice to get up and go. It's not as easy. I know that. It's not easy. It's challenging. But you're a Leo. You find the strength to do that. And also, you're not here to do this alone. You need to reach out to people around you to get help and support. To me, I feel like you're moving into something great. It's like, can you follow the path of your heart instead of your mind, instead of the fame and the money and that? Because all of that will come when you're following your heart. You get it? Right? I get it. Oh my God, this is really beautiful. I love it. Okay. This was the I've never really looked at this, the Two of Wands, as that moment of, usually it's like a decision, you're at a crossroads, whatever, but I feel like some of you lost your spark here over and over again in your lifetime. Because unfortunately there's other people in our lives that do influence us, and this is what it is. It's coming into the understanding of that. So, all right, Leo, this is great. I hope this message finds you well. If not, check your rising and your moon as usual. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and thank you to all my Ko-fi members for supporting me on a monthly basis. They get exclusive content depending on the membership tier. And also check out my Let's Talk session, which I did amazing sessions last week. I'm looking forward to more. And also, just support me however you can. It would be great. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. That took me a while. We have the home card, which I'm going to read from the book. I like what it says. Oh, I opened right on the home. I love it. Home is definitely where the heart is. It's a place of security, protection, comfort, and sanctuary. And for you, there's nothing better than the feeling of being at home. As idyllic as that sounds, the reality of the home is sometimes far harsher, with disagreements, interruptions, or no time to call your own. But feeling like an outsider is hard for anyone looking in. So it's time to breathe new energy into your dwelling place by enhancing the ambiance with peace, warmth, and happiness. Retreating within your newly energized home for a while will restore you to the full strength required to face the outside world. This is also interesting. This is also, to me, like I got it like a sold. You know, some of you were thinking of selling a house. Sold. You bought a new home. Like, this is that kind of feeling. But also, home is very personal to me because I really do feel like it's your physical body. And maybe some of you are not feeling good in your body, or you're feeling amazing, like you're taking care of yourself, you're changing your whole lifestyle. But there's a part of me that feels as well that like you're trying to feel at home in a new area of your life. You know, some of you have changed your jobs, changed your relationships, there's that kind of feeling. There's a whole bunch of different energies that's showing up at the home. I feel like some of you are needing to set up boundaries, you know, to clean up the clutter, clean up the energies within your home, within your physical vessel, which means like changing your eating habits, changing your drinking habits, like doing more yoga, doing more breath work, that kind of energy. I also got like a feng shui moment here where I felt like maybe some of you need to change around your house, change your living room from, with your kitchen or something like do a physical change within the home because it changes the energy. So that's what I'm getting for you. Let's see what the cards have in store. Six of Wands, Leo energy. If we take all the areas of our life here, because the home shows up, it feels like, a home and family. As far as home goes, there feels like some of you, like I said before, have sold a home, have bought a home, you've invested in something, maybe in stocks or in mortgage, you refinanced the home, but it's a good thing. There's like a feeling of settled, you're feeling settled, you're feeling valued and appreciated in your job, within your relationship. There's a validation here, recognition, reward, raise, promotion, you're being like recognized at work. There's like an energies of that. The Six of Wands is success, it's victory. So, like, because there's a home, I say, okay, but it could also be like you loving your body again, you loving yourself, and you look in the mirror, there's a feeling of pride. It's Leo energy. So then what we have is the Four of Pentacles. This is a Capricorn energy. Now I want you to look at this card. There's a pig holding, what's he holding? He's holding a coin, but there's something else. But there's a coin, and he's sitting on a luggage with coins all around it. So when I look at this, the pig looks a little bit afraid, right? So there's this feeling of, we have you, some of you like feeling really excited about selling a new home, buying a new home, but then I feel like there's a fear of actually going through with it. Maybe some of you are I just got something really interesting message. So let's say you've moved into like I said, a home or apartment, a new job or something different, and now you're out of your comfort zone, so you're feeling a little bit out of whack. So you're like, oh my God, I gotta hold on to something that's tangible to me, because right now I feel a little bit lost. You know, this for me, when I see this card, let's say you're in your job, you're in a job that's that you've been in with a long time, maybe it's secure, it's stable, but you're bored of it. But you're holding on to it for money. Because I need money, I need to make money, I need to pay my rent, I need to pay this, I need to pay my children's school, I need to pay these things. But it's like, okay, you're just doing it for money purposes. You know, it's like in a relationship, you're closed, you don't want to open yourself up, you're afraid to be vulnerable. There's so much energy showing up here. It's crazy. There's a feeling of fear of change. You're holding on tight to your wallet. You know, even though you maybe just sold your house and you made a really good investment, or it's like you made money. I can't even think about what I'm looking for. It's such an interesting energy here. It's because they're two complete opposite energies. Where this is like, woohoo, everything is going great, and this is like, I'm afraid. This is fear, and this is like letting yourself go, letting yourself loose. So some of you might have sold a home, you've made some big changes, and you're really happy with them, but a little part of you, that Virgo side of you, that rationale, that practical part of you is like, well, is it the right move? Was it that part of you that's afraid of the next step? Is like you're keeping yourself a little bit back here. So let's just see what the challenge is. It's the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, which is your energy showing up as a challenge. Like the Ace of Coins is new opportunity, new relationship, new growth, new potential showing your way, but there's like a hesitation. You know, and that's what it's such a challenging reading to me, because it's like here it's like woohoo, and then after we find yourself, you know, I almost feel like when I look at these cards in the home card, it could be let's just I'm putting it out there as an example. Your relationship is really good right now. You're two single people or two people coming together, and now you're having to merge households, and it's very challenging for you. You're like, oh my God, okay. It's one thing to be in love, but then now we have to bring the kids together, kind of thing. You know, these are for, okay. If this is like you who was pretty successful in her life or his life with career, and now you find yourself with a little bit money problems. You know, like I don't think I can invest, Sabrina. I don't think I can, you know, change my job. I don't think I can do this because it's not that money's coming out of everywhere for me. And it's this moment where the Ace of Pentacles, like, I know you're feeling like this, Virgo, but we need you to take this leap. We need you to take this risk, because the universe is actually saying it's here. It's right here for you. But you're fearing this change because of you know, like this is like you holding back to, remember 10 years ago when I didn't do well, so, and then I found myself in a rut and I had to go ask for money, and they're like, yeah, we remember, but we got you the money, right? Because you asked your parents or you asked somebody, and now like you're there again. Like, I know it's so like crazy. To me, it's like the fear of the unknown is holding you back. That's what this is. And you're like, it's like you're bringing back old memories of how things were. This is all fear to me. And you're not able to see the new that's trying to come in. That's what this is for me, for you. Interesting. And the Lovers. And the Lovers is Interesting. It's kind of cool that actually, like you're so afraid. You're holding on to money, or holding on to like the job, the the project, the home, the family. Like there's something that's not stable in your life, but you're still holding on to it because it's comfortable. Meanwhile, you have the green light go with the Six of Wands. Like you're going to be successful. You're going to be validated. You're going to be recognized for everything that you do. And a little part of you is like, yeah, but. And the Lover's like, let's do this. Ask for help. This is like, yes, get a business partner, collaborate with someone else. This is like, and if it's about love, then new love is coming in, or there's a strengthening between your relationship. Like, this could be the best thing for you, right? This like, your fear you can't do this alone. You need to reach out for help, for support, is what I'm getting here. This is a choice card, the number 6, the Lover's card. Choose harmony, choose collaboration, choose support. You can't do this alone. I know you want to do this alone, Virgo, and I know you think you can do everything, but you can't. And you need to open yourself up here. And you need to be vulnerable here, and you need to show weakness, please, because we are all weak and strong, right? We have to have both polarities to work here on this earth. So let yourself, give tasks and responsibilities to your partners, or to friends, or to family. Ask for money, ask for help. That's what the Lovers is coming in here. You will find balance again, and you will find harmony again. But you can't do this alone. You can't be afraid of taking the next step. Or no. Yes, I was successful, but now, like it's this fear is not getting you anywhere. This fear is holding you back from your next step, actually. Because this is like, the Lovers also is like creating a home for you. Something that you love. Falling in love with you, your body, your home, your thing, and doing what you love, and being good at it, and not allowing these old fears to come up and stifle you. Because I feel like everything here is you're being pushed into this next step, but you're afraid because you're afraid. You're like stuck. You're allowing money or the discomfort to settle in, where the discomfort is where you need to be, Virgo, so you can move into this next. Your advice is all that glitters. All that glitters is not gold, is what that is. So, let's see the message. All that glitters. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status, or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the mask people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I mean, it's like, why are you buying this home? Are you buying this home for other people, or are you buying it for yourself? Are you in this career for other people, or are you doing it for yourself? When you can find the why, and you can find the if everything you do comes from your heart and not from the fame and status and everything else, everything changes. Everything changes because it's not about other people. It's satisfying. It's about satisfying you. And, you know, I talked about this in Leo, and I think I talked about this in Cancer. It's about following your passion. Yours and yours alone. And this is why you were successful at one point in your life, because you did follow it. And then at one point you got into it about, well, I need to pay this, I need to pay that. It has to be about that. You know, like this fear of not having enough money and stability, And then it's like, I know a lot of people get into that and they're like, oh, it has to be bigger, better. And then it's like, really, all you need is love. If you can find love with yourself, first and foremost, then others will come and they'll be able to partake in that love of yourself. But it's falling in love with you, which is your house, right? If your house, like every time people walk into my home, they're like, oh my God, your energy is great, because I love my home. As small as it is, it's my home. I love it. Like, I love it. I love my job. I love my thing. So it starts to emanate and show. And things start to work around you and for you. You're all in. I love it. So poker, are you all in or are you out? Like, you can't be half and half. You know, like you got to put all your chips in, which is all the love that you got. The fear does not belong here. Keep the fear out, because the fear is actually keeping you from this new financial abundance and from this new love and this you know, like is keeping you from this next step. And all the universe wants to give is success and love and a happy home. The skunk is know your worth. Exactamundo. When you know who you are, when you love yourself, not physically, but internally, that's when everything falls into place. So Virgos is a really interesting reading. It's like a little bit sectioned off, I find. Like, you know, it's like career, it's great. Your relationship is great. But there's like a fear here of not being enough for others and for yourself. And that's what's causing you to never fully move into your greatness. Never fully moving into your passion projects. Never being able to give your 100% in this. And it's like the universe is like, be aware of this, because as soon as you do, that you know, perfect love is coming in, or the strengthening of love is coming in, or that love for self is going to glow up. You know, and then it's like choose you. Choosing you and choosing your choices. Choose your choices. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, choose them for you. And your home will light up with joy, you know? Your home will light up. Your physical will light up. And the universe will light up. And will be like, okay, we're ready. We're ready for the next step. So I hope this kind of helped you. It took me a while to do this. You don't know that because you're only going to see this part. But I hope this helps you. And check your rising and your moon for other messages also. Big shout out to Elize for being a Ko-fi member. If you would like to support me on a monthly basis like she does, you can down below. Also check out my Let's Talk sessions where you can talk freely about whatever it is on your mind and all the other things. I'm going to be putting on some gift cards soon. And there is already a gift card for the holidays. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got love. Plain and simple. Is it so simple? I'm not sure about that. Because love is, period. This whole universe is created from love. You know, it's like we are the product of love. The only way that we can move forward is with love of self, with love of self. We start there. Because once you love yourself, then you can love another. But when you're not fully in love with yourself, I hate to break it to you, but you cannot love another 100%. And this is the challenge for every single human out there. We are always so focused on giving love to everyone around us. Like being the perfect lover, friend, best friend, mother, father, this, that, everything. I think it's the best. Giving, you know, like son, daughter. We forget about ourselves. You know, like we giving love, but we need to receive love. We need to learn to do that. And we also need to learn to give love to in the mirror. Right? That's what I mean, like giving to ourselves. Because you can't, like I've always said this, and I've learned this, like, you know, I learned this through lessons like everyone else. But your life is determined by how much you love you, everyone else, things, people, everything. Like I was lying in bed recently and I have a little stuffed animal that's a whale, and I was like, no, like I talked to my whale. I'm like, this is so crazy, but why not, right? Like, we have to love everything and everyone. And to me, this card is showing up for you, Libra, because, you know, this works. This is obviously a message that love is coming in, true love is coming in for you, but it's more than that to me. This is like you fully falling in love with yourself again, which in turn makes you fall in love with everything out here. And it in turn raises your vibration and raises the frequency, and in turn raises that of the planet. It's that simple. Okay, is it simple? I know. So excuse me, I'm going to be a little whack from now on until I get to Pisces, because it's been a long day here of talking. So let's begin. We have the Eight of Cups, which is started as a Pisces energy. The Eight of Cups, if you see this giraffe, she's turning around and the cups are all full. And the Eight of Cups is this energy of things are seemingly going well in my life, but I gotta make a change. And cups is emotion. I gotta make a change so that I can fall in love with myself again. Because maybe I'm giving too much emotional energy to people in my life that are kind of draining me, or that are taking it and not reciprocal. You know, they're not reciprocating it. And here I am giving. But, you know, like your well is empty now, kind of thing. And the giraffe's like, it's time to go. So this could work for some of you. It could be also, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job, a career, a passion project. It could be school. Like you're giving a lot of your energy, but there's no return. You know, there's no return on investment. There's no return. So where in your life do you feel like it's a one-way street? So Eight of Cups is asking you to make a move. The second card, oh, I like this. This is the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. You see this little froggy or lizard, frog. Anyways, he's running. And once you make this decision and you know where it is in your life, don't be slow like a Pisces. It's like be fast like a Sagittarius. It's like get going. Make this move. make this call, send this text, send this email, I don't know what else, what other things, send a direct message on social media, you know, whatever this is, expedite the letter, expedite the divorce papers, whatever this is like, it's time. You got to do this quickly. No more sitting on your laurels, Libra. No more you like, oh, well, I'll wait for them to call and I'll wait for them to like return my love eventually. Or I wait for them to, give me the grade. I'll wait. You know, it's enough. Like, hey, what's going on? You know, I asked for the raise like 5 months ago, man. Like, I still haven't received it. This is that. Chop, chop. I got places to go. People to see. People to meet. I love this. 8 is like a strength, courage, bravery. No more sitting around waiting for love to come to you. No more sitting around. Like, if you're going to sit around, you better like sit in a puddle of love and loving yourself here. Like, that's all there is here. For me, I feel like, I mean, it's really clear in the cards. Some of you are waiting for that person to turn around to tell that they appreciate you, that they love you, that they validate you. And I think you've been waiting for a long time for this. And it's like, let's make the movement. Oh, this is your challenge, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is like calm, relaxed. And as your challenge, it's like, no, there's no more relaxing. I'm loving this. This is like cool, so amazing. And it's not about like not relaxing. It's finding a way to be calm, you know, throughout this. Finding a way, even if this is expeditious energy, it's like a speedy energy, like movement. Da-da-da-da. The Four of Swords is like, yo, chill, relax. But it's your challenge because you've made the moves, right? Or maybe you will make the move, or whatever it is that you need to go out there and get, or get materialized in your life, or whatever the answer that needs to come up here. When you make the move, you're not going to be quiet again, right? That's this energy. This is you, by the way, Four of Swords, Libra. Do not return to, well, I did it, Sabrina. I sent my text, so now I'm going to wait around. That's what this is. It's like no more waiting around. The answer doesn't come, send another text. You know what I'm saying? Persistence. It's not about being a pain in the ass, by the way. It's about like honoring your journey here on this earth. We're not here to wait for other people to make decisions. We're not here to, you're here to direct your own movie. Right? You're not here to be a background actor anymore. Or the main actor. I want you to be the director. Whereas this is, and it's like, well, what if they reject me? Boom. Next scene. Who cares? Right? If they reject you, they're losing out on you. This is something I never understood. It's like, well, why would you even want to be with someone who is going to constantly reject you? Or whether it's your boss, it's a lover, whether it's a parent, whatever, like, why? What are we holding on to here? You will not always be revered and loved and validated by everybody. But can we be with the people that do? You know? I mean, you can't force love onto you. You can't. We've tried as humans. Oh yes, haven't you tried? I mean, I could tell. I've tried people to love me by paying for them, by doing this for them, opening your heart to them, being vulnerable, being, you try in all the ways, shapes, and forms, but in the end, it doesn't work because you're forcing it. So that's what's showing up here. And I'm not only talking about relationships and love. It's like everything, even in job. If you're always constantly asking for a raise and you're never getting the raise, then chop chop. It's time to find another job where you're appreciated, right, and revered. Same if you have your own business. Same with that. It's like these are the choices we make here. And there's no being silent anymore. There's no taking 10 steps back anymore. This is, to me, these two cards showing up is like you being very proactive. You seeking love. You seeking that which you would wish to have in your life. That's reciprocal to how you feel. Oh, boom! We have the Sun card, which is the Leo energy. And it's such a beautiful reading. Amazing. Because it's like the minute you ask for what you want, Libra, the minute that you ask for the love that you deserve, that you feel like you deserve, that you are worthy of, because you feel worthy of, because you love yourself 100,000%, because you've done that work, because the work of fully loving yourself ain't easy. Trust me on this one. And that's the work that first has to be done before you even go and ask these things. But even if you're halfway there or 3/4 there and you're asking these things, to me, the Sun showing up feels like, wow, you have just done the biggest step ever, and you will be rewarded, and you will be validated, and you will be loved, and you will be recognized. Because you're adamant and you're not sitting on your laurels, and you're not sitting back anymore, Libra. There is no sitting back anymore. This is action card. Let's do this. I like it. I love this. This is like you want to have that loving relationship, go for it. Whether you're man, woman, I don't care who's here. What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Oh my God, but most people don't do it because of rejection, fear of rejection. But the rejection to me is the perfect thing. Finally, okay, thank you, goodbye, next. I'm going to go somewhere else. Why are we pigeonholing ourselves with certain people in our lives? Rejection is there for the universe. It's the universe's message to you, saying, hello, my beautiful star. Why do you keep dimming your light over and over again when there's so many more stars out there waiting for you to unite with them? Look at this, the yin energy. Who got the yang energy? Someone got the yang energy. So interesting. Yin, feminine energy. Receiving energy. Vulnerability. Being open. Vulnerable. Right? Fully. Like, feminine energy is about, it's emotional energy. It's, you are opening yourself up to rejection. You're opening up yourself to fear. You're opening yourself to the unknown. Because the feminine energy is darkness. Is moving into your shadow side. Loving that shadow side as much as you love the light side of you. Because they need each other to work together. So to me, the yin is perfect energy right now, whether you're man or female, because we all both have that energies within us. It's time to start receiving. And the only way you receive is to first fall in love, to give to yourself the love that you deserve, so that you can fully receive. And that's how it works. You cannot, and I will sit by this, you cannot fully receive love if you are not in love with yourself. At least 80% in love with yourself. It won't work. You will fight. You will quarrel. You will because it'll be always constant roller coaster ride, because you're fighting with yourself most of the time. And what we do a lot in relationships, or anything, any kind of relationship, not only romantic, like we're always trying to meet people, but a lot of the time we're even degrading ourselves to meet people, and then we start to fall out of love with ourselves. But if you already love yourself, wow, this is like a deep reading. I can go deeper and deeper, but I was like, okay, no. And then the next one is From Scratch. I friggin' love that. Exactly. It's like you have to almost like peel away the onion, peel away those layers of low self-worth, of self-hatred, of having chosen this person in the past. Like, you have to forgive yourself. That's so big, and that's coming up in my field so much. Like, we're so easy to forgive everyone around us, but we don't forgive ourselves for the choices that we made. And that's going from scratch. Go to zero again. Let's go back to the 0 point and fall in love with ourselves again, so we can receive love again. And fully fall in love with life again. Right? When we stop judging ourselves. Like I always think about, when I think about love, I think about a tree. The tree doesn't fall out of love with itself when it loses its leaves, or when it's on the brink of falling down. It doesn't fall out of love with itself. The roots are still there. It will grow again. The leaves will grow again. That's loving yourself 100%, like the tree loves itself. The flowers that die and then come back again. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Yep, that comes with the territory of all of this. Because when you're making some big moves here and you're getting hurt along the way, if you set healthy boundaries, then people can't really surpass them. They can't find you at your weakest, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. But you have to protect yourself as well. When you're making your moves, you're protecting yourself too. Because ultimately, you're making some big moves here that will find you in situations where you may not be comfortable in. But love always wins. Love conquers all. It's really true. It does. But it's not about you playing small here. It's not about you lowering your vibration either, to be in a relationship that is not reciprocal, to be working in a place where they're not validating you, or they're not recognizing you, or or in a friendship. Everything is reciprocal, people. It's a healthy exchange. And it's something that we need to pay attention to, because we can't be giving 60-40s and 80-20s, which we always done all our lives. We have to be doing 50-50s here. That's all. That's what it is. That's it, folks. That's love. That's love mirroring each other. Anyway, this was interesting reading. I hope this helped some of you. If not, go check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And thank you, Teri, for being an amazing Ko-fi member and a very supportive follower and friend and client. And you can do like she did and join my Let's Talk sessions. And we can have fun in our conversations. I could also be open to listening to you all. And check my website for any sessions that I may have to offer for you, or that you would connect with me for. All right. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got well-being for your overall energy, and I would like to read it out to you, please. So, concerns about your well-being have been flagged, and you're being reminded to take steps towards healing aspects of your current state of being. Changes call you to adapt. Whether this is on a physical, mental, or social level, the prime concern is looking at how to achieve the optimum levels required to feel and be at your very best. By doing so, you'll emerge with a positive self-esteem, so you can live and work productively while feeling engaged with the world around you. Happiness, health, and comfort support you as you take steps toward personal fulfillment. A welcome energy shift is occurring. You're about to turn a corner. So I kind of love this, and it's like, you know, when I saw well-being, I was like, oh, okay, this is like a huge thing. There's something happening. Like maybe your lifestyle choices need to be revisited. Perhaps you're overworking. You know, you're trying to really get to a certain area of your life, and it's just tiresome. It's just not working right for you, and you keep working, or there's like maybe choices that you're making. You're over drinking, you're over smoking, you're overeating. Like there's like, I feel like there's something here that is consuming you a little bit. Overthinking, you know, that's, you know, there's a lot of anxiety, stress perhaps, and it's like when this happens, take the time to rest. Listen to your body. Like nothing has to happen all in a day. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so neither are you. You know, like you have to start listening to your body. This is very interesting to me. She's lying in a grass, the glowing light over her, with the emotional moon on top of her. So let's see what's happening here for you. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. We have this very confident eagle sitting on a throne. To me, when I see the King of Swords, it's this very decisive, you know, swords are about clarity, accountability, responsibility, and this is who he is. You know, someone who knows what he wants, goes out and gets it, asks for it. So this could be someone in your life that is very decisive, that you need to bring into your life, someone who doesn't have emotions like tied in. Like I almost feel like with your well-being here, it's you reaching out to someone that can help you make a clear-cut decision, you know, Scorpio. This could be someone that is coming into your life or you need to reach out to, which is a bank manager. Perhaps you need to borrow money, financial investor. What is King of Swords? You know, corporation, you know, a lawyer, a notary, you know, buying, selling a house, renting, I don't know, something, a legal document here with the swords energy showing up. This could be you getting clear, you know, putting your sword down, speaking your truth, expressing yourself as a king would, because the kings do it without any remorse. So maybe that's what's showing up here. Let's see what else is coming up. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is Aries energy. The Four of Wands is an energy of festivity, happiness. He's dancing, like marriage, success, celebration, victory. So when I see these two together, it could be that some of you are being asked to get a loan and boom, you got your loan, you know, or some of you are, there's a time to celebrate here with whatever your interaction is with this King of Swords. Or you just getting clear with your life, you know, you getting like, putting yourself out there, expressing your needs, your desires, your wants, everything out there. You know, that helps in your well-being, by the way, because a lot of the times when you're hiding things, you're burying things, it's just getting stuck in your body, right? The energy is getting stuck, and then it's like causing like physical, mental, emotional despair. And this feels to me like you could be channeling the King of Swords, or you could be reaching out to a mentor of yours to help you with whatever this is for you. Maybe some of you are wanting to buy or sell a house, or move, or change your career. You know, there's so many things. Get into a relationship or whatever this is, but it's a beautiful segue to the King of Swords. This King of Swords feels like a little bit dry to me, you know, like get your shit together kind of message. And it's like, ooh, when you got your shit together, look what happens. And your challenge is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, which is Libra, which is pain and suffering and grieving. And ooh, okay, that could be what this is. So you went out there. You put yourself out there. You got yourself advice from this financial advisor, or this mortgage specialist, or this teacher, or your boss, or whatever this is, this person in your life, someone who like someone who's supportive of you, someone who can lend you money, you went out there, you asked for help, they gave it to you, and now you're celebrating. But there's a part of you that doesn't really trust yourself. There's a part of you that that perhaps in this celebration you are overindulging, right? And you go a bit too far, and you find yourself like, drinking a lot, eating a lot, you're smoking a lot, whatever you're doing a lot, right? You're interesting. Like you find yourself a little bit self-sabotaging. Which is so interesting. Because a part of you doesn't really believe that this is going to last forever. I mean, when I look at these cards now, I see a whole bunch of different scenarios happening. Because if I look at the King of Swords, it could also be your father, you know, or your husband, or your partner, or, you know, it's usually a man, though, energy. And it's like, it's shattering the views of marriage, you know, like your father has or your partner, like when these two come together, it changes everything in the reading, because there's this like everything was going great, and then all of a sudden we have the Three of Swords, where it's like there's something underlying here for you. There's something that's not right, because there's an old wound or a trauma that's just coming up now, and you feel like everything looks good on the facade, but it's not. Like, and it's coming up, and you can't play this role anymore. It's not working for you, and you're like, yeah, maybe you do need to go and reach out to someone who is going to be very honest, unfiltered with you. Someone who is willing to tell you like it is. Because the Four of Wands is your four pillars in your life. And then you have the Three of Swords that comes after. And I feel like there's at least one of those pillars that feels a bit fake in your life. Or you feel like you've drowned there's some pain, some deep pain that you haven't forgiven someone for. And it could be your father, and that's just putting it out there, but it could be a man, like someone in your life that has triggered it. Your husband, you know, your partners, your friends, or a freaking bank manager could have triggered you, you know what I'm saying? Or a corporate, or a government official, or like your boss or your colleague. Someone in your life has managed to like stab you and trigger this from you, and you were like doing great. You felt like things were starting to move, and then all of a sudden you're here again, and you're really annoyed. But this is where what happens when we get to these when people trigger us, we turn to indulgences, right? To hide it. And I'm feeling like that is not the way to go here. Because your next card is the King of Pentacles, which is the Taurus energy. And it's like to reach out to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your life, someone who's grounded. Reach out to someone who is going to support you, nurture you a little bit, take you in. You're on the right path, actually, with this card, because this is a financial card, financial stability. But it's mostly, I'm feeling comfort and a safe space for you. It's to, like, there is a little, there's a big disappointment here, which is bringing up an old buried wound for you. And it has to do with, again, everyone I just said, your father figure, or your parents, like they're you know, or something that seemingly feels good in your life, but it's on shaky grounds, but you haven't really been able to face it, and now it's showing up, showing its ugly face. Which is not ugly, by the way, because it's exactly where you need to be. Kind of, you need to be like facing off with this, because to get to this stable, this grounded ground, like this centered ground for you, you need to go through this. Wow, man! Of course, Scorpio has to represent this with me. I love it. The King of Pentacles could be reaching out to a father, you know, it could be someone else, it could be another, or your husband, depending on who these people are for you. It could be a friend of yours, you know, usually someone a little bit older than you. Kings are usually people older than you, but it doesn't have to be. But again, it's like, or you know, there's this energy here. Could be some of you in a job, let's say, a job that's overworking you, like you're having to deal with like structure that doesn't feel comfortable for you, you know. If it's bringing you money, let's say it's bringing you something, but yet there's this part of you that feels empty. And then the King of Pentacles is like, well, why aren't you doing the things that you love to do? You know, look at me, I'm sitting comfortably here, I'm a reindeer, I'm getting ready for Christmas, you know, I'm reindeer, I'm wearing, you know, the energy here is, you can see how much lighter it is, like nature, and I'm loving my job with the red, passionate kind of thing. It's just like the feeling is more relaxed with the King of Pentacles. And it's like, reach out, and if you need help, if you need money, then reach out to people in your life for it, because you will receive it. Like, it's almost like the universe saying, you need support, financial, go ask for it. You need nurturing, and you need a hug, ask for it, you will receive it. You know, where you are right now in this Three of Swords energy is not, you're not trusting this upheaval, and you're being asked to release this from you. Wow. But the good thing about this is like that abundance is coming eventually in your life. I see this. Like, things are going to start working out for you. But I feel like this is all about you actually facing this pain and suffering that's showing up, this wound. And forgiving. You know, forgive the father that kind of ruined this for you, or forgive that boss that or, you know, it's maybe not even forgiveness, honoring or thanking them for bringing this up in you. And maybe you're going to see your father in a different light. You know, it's like when you shift, when your world shifts, and when you shift, the world shifts, right? So taking care of yourself and taking care of this that's coming up is key here. So that's why it's important not to always go literally with each card. You have to go with the overall. Come to the edge. You have a Fool card here. which means it's time to take a risk and jump into the unknown. It's time to release yourself from this and, you know, like forgive yourself, forgive the others, honor their journeys, honor your journey. But it's like really move into this Three of Swords, because the light will shine when you fully face this and like work through this and ugly cry if you have to, you know. And like when you're truthful about pain, there's no going back, and it releases so quickly. But it's us, the burying of the pain, burying is what keeps it coming up more and more and more, right? It's like it expands, and creates a pain in the physical, and creates everything. It creates all the blockages. It creates all that blah blah blah, and it's like, come to the edge. It's time to head games. Yeah, stop playing the head games. That's exactly it, man. Stop playing like it could also be that the King of Swords is playing head games with you, you know what I'm saying? But stand in the awareness of this, please. Really express yourself, cry, do what you need to do, ask for support. I really feel like the King of Pentacles showing up me there. Ask for financial, for hugs, for love, for whatever the hell you need, Scorpio. This is the time to ask for it. No, like, no diving into the bottle, into the you know, whatever, you know, into whatever it is, you know, or into the gaming or the gambling or the shopping, you know, everything is a cover up. No more of that. Ask for help. It's here for you. A rebirth is assured. The Bat. Wow, this was like, oh my God. All right, Scorpio. I hope this helps you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, thank you, Katie, for being a Ko-fi member. And if you would like to be a Ko-fi member to support me on a monthly basis, the link is below. Join my Let's Talk session where you can talk to me all kinds. And that's it. Do everything that you need to do and have a really beautiful week. Happy December. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Happy birthday. So if you didn't listen to Facebook and Instagram, happy birthday to Olga, to Isabella, to Rania, to Salma, to Gayane, and Melina. All right. There's a lot of people, and they're all like within a few days of each other. So let's get started. We have inspiration as the overall energy, which is amazing. It's fire, which is you. It's creativity. It's like whatever, where in your life where are you in your life right now? Are you fully expressing yourself creatively? Like, is there a part of you that's always wanted to draw, to paint, to sing, to dance, to draw? Like, I already said that. Draw and paint. What am I missing? There's something I'm missing. Whatever. All of that. Creative work. Graphic design. You know, collect rocks. Like, I'm looking around. Plants. You know, whatever it is. Whatever, like, juices up your mojo kind of thing. You know, that's what's coming up here. A lot of us fall flat when we're not being at our creative best. And you're like, well, I'm not creative. Like everyone's creative. Everyone. It doesn't matter. You don't have to know how to draw or paint. You know, like it's like creativity comes in writing. That's what I'm missing. Writing. It comes in like any form of taking care of your plants. You know, like quilting, whatever it is. There's something there for you that is calling your name. It's like trust in that little voice and put your ego to rest. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Saggy. This week we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy. I mean, who else had the Six of Wands? It was a little challenging, but you have the Six of Wands, which is accomplishments, success, rewards. Like if it's in your career, it's like a raise, a promotion, it's recognition, it's accolades, achievements. You know, if it's in your home, like some of you have bought a home, you've sold a home, you made some money, there's that feeling here, you're moving, like there's a feeling of accomplishment. You know, she's not even looking at it, she's looking at the forest, and she's like, she doesn't care about us. She's like, yo, I am feeling on top of the world. So kudos to you if something like this has happened, or if maybe it's on the way. Ace of Cups. Oh my God, Saggy. New love, new relationship, fulfillment in like self-love, self-worth. What the hell? It's all here. Inspiration. So maybe some of you have already started a project, like a creative project or a financial project. Doesn't matter what it is, right? You know, I'm talking creativity, but creativity can be found in numbers, can be found in anything. So there's a feeling here that whatever you may have started or whatever you're thinking about, it's a go. It's a green light, not the red light like you see here, but it's like things are maybe you're gonna meet someone in like a new relationship, but it's also feeling like self-love here and self-worth coming up here for me. Like finally, you know, you're going to get the recognition that you deserve. The challenge is the magician. When I see a magician challenge is a manipulation energy around you, which is a Gemini energy. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, and Gemini energy, which feels like someone around you is not going to recognize you, you know, and it's the person that you would like to acknowledge you. So there could be someone around you that almost is doing it on purpose to not notice you. Oh, wow. What? That's so funny that I'm getting that. There's someone sneaky around you, clever. Like you have to. There's like a cautious person, and someone you need to be cautious about. Doesn't have to be a Gemini, by the way, but it's like someone who is smart with their words. You know, like stealing or maybe around you kind of energy. You know, magicians. You know, oh, now you see and now you don't kind of energy. Jealous a little bit of you, a lot. That you've achieved something, like you're trailblazing something. You are if you've started a project, it feels fucking phenomenal. Excuse me, but it feels like you're on your way to success. If like even within your relationship, you know, you've worked hard at your relationship and now it's like looking good, and there's someone around you that is like, I'm not gonna have that. I need you to super duper be careful here with this person. This person is ready to undermine you, to bring you down when you know, like reputation. Even the Gemini energy is about communication. There could be like social media sabotaging you, you know, that thing. Or there's like a sneakiness here, people talking behind your back. It's always something, eh? Like, it's like insane. And the Eight of Wands is, I kind of like it because the Eight of Wands energy, you see it's like she's not looking at us either, which I kind of love. And it's a Sagittarius energy, which is you 100%, Sabrina. Right? And it's like you're turning your back to this, because Eight of Wands also fast motion. It's communication as well. It's like you turning it around. So yeah, so maybe people are maybe it's like bad reviews on some creative project that you're working on, or your business or whatever. Like that's the feeling I'm getting. Like someone had an experience with you and Google reviewed you like 0 stars or something, and now you're like feeling really bad about your creativity, and you're like, F it, Sabine, I'm not going to do this anymore, you know, like because of 1 review or even 10 reviews. Doesn't matter. And this is the hustle here that needs to happen. That don't get sidetracked by this energy, this magician in your life. Turn your back on them and move forward. The Eight of Wands, like, keep that focus, keep that goal very clear in your mind and just focus on that. So this is like, all the cards are really beautiful except the challenge, but the challenge is like, it could be even you in your head. You like sabotaging, self-sabotaging, you know, you like constantly thinking, oh my God, is this good enough? Can I do this? Am I worthy? Can, you know, that could be you too. And the Eight of Wands, like, focus your attention on like your vision on the goal, like, you know, kind of thing. It's like, you want to paint, then it doesn't matter what the magician is telling you, or trying to block you, or trying to make you feel worthless here. Don't even pay attention. This person, she's not even paying attention. Look, she's not even giving a flying F about it. She's just full speed ahead, doing whatever she needs to do. So that's what's coming up for your energy here. There's a feeling that, and I want to express this to you, that whatever it is, it's amazing, and you will reach success and achievement, and might have a relationship in the interim, but it's mostly like confidence, growth of confidence, and a boost there for you. It's just that energy of the magician that, and it's unfortunately, it's normal. It's like competition that is not happy with you. You know, someone around you that is going to really, literally, I'm caution to the wind. There's someone around you that really does not want you to be successful. That's what it is. They're going to bring you down. Are they doing it consciously? I would say yes. Some people are unconscious about it. But the magician is pretty clever. I need you to be your eyes open here, your heart open, your mind open. You got to engage your ego this week for whatever this is, because really, and I need you to no blinders on, like blinders off. The Eight of Wands is here, and that energy is like, you go do what you need to do, Saggy. Don't you dare let any of these like silly stupidities like stop you from getting to where you need to be. Because this could be, you know, people cutting you off from money. Could be people, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, someone said yes, I'm going to invest in you, and then they ghost you. This could be a ghosting as well of friends, of family members that you're going to be really shocked at. But I really feel like this could be a reviews, or like a social media smackdown. You know, it really could be this to me. Like, it's communication, right? Someone promised they'd be with you, and then they're not. So don't take anything personally this week. Keep your eyes on your prize. Like, keep your, you know, like, it's not like a prize. Like, keep your eyes, like, keep yourself motivated to, like, push into this passion project of yours. Don't let any of the chatter get you down. Okay, Saji? Very important that you hear that. A leg up. Wow, I love it. Yeah, you have a leg up on these people. So there's no reason for you to listen to this. This is something that you've either been working on for the longest time, something that has just come up for you. But whatever this is it's like a meant to be here. It's like a fire that what has always been inside of you, and you have a leg up on the competition kind of thing. You're already there almost. So do not allow this to get you down, please. So it's like where you've come so far. Living large. I love it. It's 25/7. It's time to live large. It's time to go big. Like your freaking planet, man. It's Jupiter, right? This is it. You go big, go home. You live large. You take your dream and you freaking live this boldly, fearlessly, with the fire that's inside you. You go for this project. You go for this job. You go for this relationship. You go for it. Go for it fiercely. Because it's like everything is in your favor right now. See the big picture. Exactly. Like the giraffe is on our side, is the Jupiter. Jupiter is all about seeing the big picture. It's expanding your mind. You're not here to play small, Saggy. You're not here to play with these like magicians that want to come and cut you down. No. Sorry. Chop, chop, out of your life. And if you know who this is, and if there's a person in your life that is constantly unsupportive of you, is constantly making you feel like second guess yourself, you know what to do, right? We're not telling you to completely get rid of them, but you need to shut this down. Like you don't need to be listening to these people. They're not living your life. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is for you, Saggy, but if you've been sitting on this and it's here, it's time to take it to the next level. And do it. And I know what this is for me, so you do it for you. Come on. No more second guessing and criticizing yourself. And no. And it's enough that people do it for you, right? Everyone's always has a judgment. They always have something to say. Finished. Eight of Wands to me speaks of accomplishment and success, and so does this. This to me feels like look at the Ace of Cups, new love. Maybe some of you have been trying to have a baby. This could be a good omen. But whatever it is, this to me feels like you're on the right track. And, whoever that magician is ain't going to affect you because you're Saggy right now. And you got to keep that fire blazing. So go for it now. All right. This is amazing. I love this reading. Okay, have a beautiful birthday, my beautiful Saggies, and check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Join my Ko-fi. Thank you to my Ko-fi members for supporting me on a monthly basis. Check out my Let's Talk. Check out everything. Go on my website. Support me, and by buying a reading, perhaps for you or for someone else for the holidays. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We have closure. And we have this person walking in a pink, purple forest with a big light on top of her. And I love it. And it's like enough is enough. Done. Finished. Finito. Terminado. Like everything, that closure that had happened already in your life, whether it was your job, your home, your family, your lifestyle, a choice that you made a long time ago, an idea, a project, whatever it was, that something ended. And you keep revisiting it over and over again. And the universe is like, oh my God, enough. It's closed, finished, let it go. Why are you holding on to this? Closure is here because I feel like we've already gotten this card for you in the past, because I feel like I'm repeating the same thing I told you once before. Because I'm telling you this, once you lock it, throw away the key, your gift is going to come online for you. There's a gift waiting for you, an opportunity coming for you, to render you a success, achievement, validation, love, whatever it is. But It's not coming because you're hanging on to something here. You're hanging on to that old energy, and it's like finished. I love it. All right, Capricorn, we have the Two of Wands, which is great because I just saw the Two of Wands for someone else, and I love it. This cat is holding on to two wands. One has, it was so interesting, I just said lock and key. There's a lock in one of the wands and a key in the other. And there's a portal right behind her, a door right behind her. So she's looking at the lock. And she's like, okay, I know, I'm pretty sure I closed the lock, right? It's done. But, you know, there's the key here. I can reopen that lock. I can revisit that situation. So the Two of Wands is that energy. She's at that crossroads and she's not sure. And she sees that opening. Oh my God, there's an opening right there. I can start my new life again. I can reinvent myself. I can do something else. But I'm a Capricorn, so I'm just going to stay here with that lock and contemplate whether I should just go back to that old job, or just go back to that, or just go stay in the unhappy family, stay in the unhappy marriage, stay in the unhappy job and the friendship and whatever it is. Whatever it is that there was closure that needed to happen. And I know this is triggering to a lot of you, but there's this portal here, this doorway that's opening you up to something completely new. And you're still hanging on to this old thing that's not doing anything for you, by the way. It's just it's keeping you closed. It's keeping you stuck, I would say even. So, yeah, the Four of Cups, the Cancer energy. Look at look at her. It's a bunny, and has a rose-colored glasses here on top of the cup. And she's bored, or she's annoyed by herself. You know, the Four of Cups is a hangover energy. You know, that feels like that. Like, yeah, I've been here before energy. I know, Sabrina, what you're talking about. I know it. I know I shouldn't be here. I should totally make use of my talents and my skills and my abilities somewhere else. I know that I'm just hanging on to this because it's comfortable. I know it. But I don't know how to do this, you know, like it's hard. And the Four of Cups is like home and family. It's like, it's just easier to be unhappy. It's easier to live a life that is like, okay, it's okay. It's easier to be in a job that is lackluster. It's easier to be in a relationship that is like comfortable. You know, it's easier to be in studying this because it's what everyone else wants me to do. So I'm going to be here. I don't know, there's like a very feeling here. It's like, I can't even express to you. Both of these cards. It's like stifling to me. It's like you're doing things not even for yourself anymore. You're just living life knowing that there's such massive opportunity on the other side of it. Oh, I don't have my earrings, eh? What happened to my earrings? I took off my earrings. No, I don't have earrings. That's okay. Anyways, here we go. Right. Your challenge is the Tower. I mean, this is the perfect energy. This is exactly what you need right now. You need something to shake you up. The Tower is the chaos, is disruption. You know what I'm feeling right now, Capricorn? I feel like you're moving through life with the Two and the Four of Cups here, Two of Wands, the Four of Cups. You're moving through life just winging it. Living. Yeah, I'm happy. It's all good. Am I the happiest I've ever been? No. But and the universe is like, that's not how we're going to live our lives. The universe doesn't want us to live a mediocre life. God didn't, we're the children of God. God doesn't want this experience to be mediocre. What's the point of that? We're here to live a grand life. We're here to live our miracle of our life, right? We're here to freaking enjoy the experience. So I'm sorry to tell you, my beautiful Capricorns, but something's coming that's going to change this blahness in your life. And it doesn't have to come in like, oh my God, you got fired. It could. Some of you could be getting fired. Some of you could find out something about your marriage. Someone could be find out about your finances. Something could happen, your house. You know, like, I'm not saying it doesn't have to be a destruction. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be, you know, the house has gone on, like it. You found I can't even talk. Someone found a house on sale for really cheap, and oh my God, and you got the message, and it's like, take it, you know, kind of. That could be a tower moment. Like, oh my God, what do we do? Boom, you know, it changes everything. Tower moment is like, it changes your whole course of your life, path, you know, the path of your life. Right now, I see you very treading very comfortably, but avoiding any major changes and shifts. And the universe is like, absolutely not. OMG. Some of you are going to find out something about friends, people in your life, or you know, I don't want to talk about anything that's like, you know, but there could be health concerns that show up, because just to say, hey, slow down. I need you to pause here. I need you to pay attention to this. Pay attention to what you're avoiding. You know, for me, there's someone steals from you, someone lies to you, someone you thought that was like the closest friend does something to you, and you're like, what the hell? I need you to see all of these moments as the wake-up call that's coming into your life right now. You know, you're at a holiday party and someone kisses you and you're married, you know, and you're like, oh, MG, what is happening here, right? So, or you kiss them, obviously. But like, you know, these are the moments. These are these like little, like, you get a letter in the mail about an inheritance coming in. You're like, oh my God, like, that's a tower moment. It doesn't have to be so negative. It could be like a positive tower moment, but definitely shaken up. You need to be shaken up here. Oh my God. And the Fool is your outcome, which is the best outcome you can get from this. Because this shake-up is gonna convince you, Capricorn, to make a move, to make a leap, to take a risk, to jump into the unknown, to say, okay, I'm done. I'm really, really done now. You know, Sabrina, I'm listening finally to the universe. I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting the family, whatever it is. I'm quitting this friendship. I am shutting down my business. I am opening up my business. You know, I'm putting my eggs and I'm going to invest in this. You know, like it's that moment, that massive shift that you've known all your life that you have it in you to do or not do or whatever. There's that nagging feeling that's come up over and over again, and the universe is like, I'm gonna bring it to you in this next month, right before your birthday comes. We're gonna come and it's gonna be your like, oh my God. And the Fool for me is the best thing ever, because it's like, oh, as soon as you take that leap, you're gonna be like, oh my God, why did I wait this long for this? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I choose this path already before? This had to happen, and it's okay. It had to happen. You know, you needed to shut down that insecurity. You know, you had to shut down that part of your life where you were like a little bit unfeeling even. I feel like you're literally bored with your life, or there's a routine that's not like, there's like an opportunity here for you to shake things up, and you're not taking it, and the universe is going to show it to you in one way, shape, or another. And get ready for the tower moment. Like I said, don't fear no tower moments. Like, I know it's ugly, the card, but to me it's the best thing ever, because greatness is coming your way. It needs to come. Like, you cannot have a great, miraculous life if you're not fully releasing all of this. And if you're leading a very meh life, then no, man, it's not working. You know this. I don't have to tell you this. To the sea. That's right. Get up on that paper boat or airplane and let's go. Let's travel. It's time for you to travel, to go. But also, this is take a risk with your emotions. Open yourself up. Get vulnerable, people. Stop playing this facade game. Stop being, I'm the survivor, I'm alone, I'm like strong. Bullshit. Open yourself up. That's the Fool card as well. That's the Tower card. Like, express yourself fully here to the people that need to hear this. You can no longer live a mediocre life. I don't see this happening for you, Capricorn, right now. It's just not working. It's not working for you. You're not here to live that kind of life. You're a freaking cardinal sign. You're like a go-getter. You're a leader. There's somewhere in your life that is like very boring to you. So, and it's not about just traveling to the sea. Traveling is okay. Wow, who cares? A change needs to be made, and it requires you to be more vulnerable. And I like it. To the sea, there's the water there. To me, it's all about your emotions. Stop hiding who you are and showing. And maybe that's the tower moment too, is that your full expression of your emotions to everyone around you. They're like, oh my God, she has emotions, or he has emotions. Yes. And I'm not afraid to flaunt them. I'm not hiding anymore either. And that's you taking the leap. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. 1000%. Right? We're not here to have a mediocre. We're here to freaking live in sunshine, lollipop world. Come on, man. This is living life fully. Being like completely free. I'm unicorns and all. Like, to me, it's like there's more to life than just the pillars of life. There's so much more to this. And if we continuously stay within the box, which is the pillars, right? The job, the home, the family, the whatever lifestyle, you keep staying in the same and you keep repeating the same, you will get bored. Because this is saying, take that cardboard box, fold it up in a different way, and make it into this paper airplane boat, and let's get on it, and let's like go and experience a new kind of version of our lives. Oh, wow, this is divine right here. Coyote spirit, trust in the divine detours, which is this tower moment right here. So trust in this detour, this rejection, this collapse, this catastrophe, this like someone else's decision for you. Trust that the breakup, the failure, trust this as that moment where the universe, God is saying, okay, enough, Capricorn. This is not working for you. Next. Can you frickin' jump into this frickin' unknown now? Can you trust me that I am supporting you into this next step? Stop holding on to whatever this is. You're leading a life of blah. You're not here to lead that. I totally get this, and I get this for a lot of Capricorns out there. So, my beautiful Capricorn, I want you to take this and trust it. Trust the next steps that are coming for you in the next few weeks. When things feel like they're going off balance, trust them. And get ready to move into this new. Like, have more fun. Enjoy yourself a little bit more. You're taking life too seriously, and you're looking at the lock instead of the key. You're not even looking at the key as a possibility here. The key will open the lock and it will open the possibilities. And there's something coming towards you too with this closure. So can you trust that? Capricorn. All right, I love you. You know that I do. Check your rising, your moon for other messages. Also, thank you, Dawn, for being a Ko-fi supporter. If you'd like to support me on Ko-fi, the link is down below. Also, join my Let's Talk, which is a new session that I've created. And check out my holiday gifts. I don't have holiday gifts, but just check out my sessions to gift for holiday gifts. And oh my God, this week, December, feels to me like a culmination month. Trust the divine detours, my beautiful. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Retouched my lipstick. I put my earrings back on. For some reason, I didn't have it. All right, so we have Courage, which is gorgeous card with a lion and the prism. I want to read to you because this is like super deep, and I need you to hear this. So, your extreme aversion to something that's plagued you for most of your life is causing you to become irrational. An overwhelming and debilitating fear has a significant impact at even the thought of coming face to face with your antagonistic perpetrator. Avoidance and an exaggerated, unrealistic sense of danger has led to restrictions and increased your anxiety. Tracking back to the original source of phobia will help you to understand your triggers and intense psychological reactions in order to heal. With courage and a little banishment magic, you can find complete peace of mind. Your fears relate to a past life. Understanding is a key to healing. Like, I was like, whoa, that is super deep. And it's not a big surprise because we're all going through this, and this is what's coming up for us. And to me, I'm feeling this courage showing up means that a lot of you probably feeling a lot of influence by other people in your life. Everybody has opinions and beliefs, and a lot of the way we look at life is completely different from everyone else. So you might be finding yourself hitting against walls and obstacles and people in your life who are like, it's not working for you, this. So like, why are you still doing this? Why don't you just go back to the what you used to be? Go back to how it was. And also the fact that these old traumas and wounds are coming up to heal. You need this courage inside you. The lion is here to say, hey, you're not alone in this. You are loved and protected by unseen and seen. Reach out, ask for support, ask for help. Please, please, please don't ever go 10 steps or 1,000 steps back to meet the vibration of these people in your life that don't see what we see, right? That's what I'm getting here too. And yes, you might be getting all these rashes, and things might be coming out of like your rage is coming out with your gums and frustration. You might be feeling like teeth or eyes or headaches, and these are just symptoms coming up as well, clearing as we move into these higher levels. And a lot of us, at one point, we get all like freaked out because we're like, okay, is this for real? Am I for real? Trust yourself here, please. Trust yourself. Yeah, you hear that? All right. So let us see what is going on with you The Eight of Swords. Again, this energy of, I mean, this is an energy of victimhood, but it's also an energy of, I don't want to see. I'd rather not see I'd rather not feel this again, Sabrina. I don't want to deal with this. You know what? Maybe everyone else is right around me, and I'm just gonna follow the old path again. And I can't urge you enough not to do that, right? Just take out the blinders, take out the blindfold. Please don't listen to all that ego, that talk, that mindless chatter coming in saying you're a loser, you're not enough, you can't do this, what you've been wasting your time. And we're at like this very precipice moment of our life right now where things are about to make big changes. So please do not go back to an old that maybe worked before, but it's not going to work now. The Eight of Swords is, it's like open your eyes in the mirror and look at yourself and fully fall in love with you. So, number 2 card is the Queen of Swords. Oh my God. The Queen of Swords is a Libra energy, but freaking A, the Queen of Swords is the best time to come here. She's your, it's you, right? You're the King of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is just you as much as you, as the King is. So she's like, come on, I'm done. I'm gonna, like, the Queen of Swords is almost like she would take the sword to the mirror and shatter it and say, like, stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Stop, like, listening to everybody else's opinions about how and what you should be doing and how it's not working for you. You know, you could be in a situation right now where it feels dire, you know, that you haven't found a job, you haven't found a home, you haven't found this, and everybody's like, well, how do you think? You think it's going to come out of thin air? Or how? And the Queen of Swords is like, stop listening to the bullshit and trust yourself here. Because the universe and God wants you fully to fully trust here. I can't express to you. I'm experiencing this too in my life where I'm having to dip, and I am dipping into the lowest of lows on all the energies, and things are coming up for me to clear, and it's really uncomfortable. But when I just allow it to, I go into that low and I ugly cry it out and I do it all. I'm telling you right now, I feel so much better, and it's quicker than usual. I don't stay there for very long, but I do honor it and I do stay in it. And I walk around sometimes and people are like, oh, you have such sad eyes, or you have this, and I'm like, yes, because I'm in my clearing. And I can't explain to everybody because nobody really understands. And you don't need to explain to everybody. The Queen of Swords wants you to be completely truthful and honest with yourself here. Queen of Swords, man, coming in. I love this freaking energy. This is also like a justice card to me. This could be some of you going through a legal battle and she's coming in and said, I got your back. Have the courage to continue forward. Continue expressing, being authentic truth. Like, be yourself, transparent. I mean, I just got a message. I don't know if one Aquarius out there may have lost someone. You're maybe a widow right now. It's like to, again, honor the journey of your partner or whoever passed. There's some deep grief here as well. The Emperor. Oh my God. The Emperor is your challenge. The Emperor is someone in your life that is demanding. This is like exactly what this is showing up here. The Emperor could be your parent, could be a boss, could be your partner, could be a friend, could be a government official, could be a banker, a bank manager, or whatever. It could be some finance guy or judge or policeman or whatever it is, right? It could be someone in your life that is controlling, and it's I'm going to say it's controlling, egomaniac, manipulative. I'm saying that because it's in a challenge position. Someone who is trying to bring you down, is holding you back, and the Queen of Swords is like, poking with her sword, and it's like, there's no way you're gonna bring me down. And he's gonna try. He or she, he or she, depending on where this lands in your life. Could be a she, the emperor as well. Could be the empress as well. But there's this feeling of a control, an ego, a super ego in your life right now. Could be your ego coming in strong, like shooting yourself down. Could very well be that as well. Wow, you're playing here with these really strong people in your life. This could be a mother and a father who are not agreeing with anything in your life. It could be partners that are not agreeing with you. Like, you're totally coming up against the man. Aquarius, you're trying to like be move out of the status quo. You're trying to be like, you're trying to change the world for us, and then the matrix, the emperor comes in, and the patriarchy is like, no man, you can't do this. Let's see what happens. That's amazing. The world. And then the world comes in and is like, sayonara, emperor, because we change in the world. You see this freaking cards, Aquarius? Yes, at the beginning, it's exactly that energy of like, you feeling worthless, you feeling useless in this world, you feeling like all this attempt to change, all this attempt to make your life better for yourself, for people around you. I feel like you're drowning in the Eight of Swords. You've lost a little focus here because things are not working out the way you had imagined them to work out. Your vision boards are not coming true here. You're like, what the F is going on? And that's why the Queen of Swords shows up, and she's like, okay, it's not really supposed to go as you imagine it to be. So can you trust it? And continue standing in your truth, because the more you do that, the more the emperor will try to bring you down. But he can't. He won't be able to. He or she, they won't be able to. It's just not working anymore. The structures are collapsing. Everything is collapsing. It's just not working. And I love this freaking energy because the world is like, exactamundo. So some of you are feeling this in your lives right now. You're feeling in your personal lives. You're feeling in your relationships, with your jobs. You're feeling with your finances. You feel like it's like, I almost feel like there's like a freaking massive avalanche here. And a lot of it is your mind, which is the Swords energy, that's playing tricks on you, saying you're unworthy, you're not good enough. It's all that old shit coming up. And please, please, please don't fall for that. And it's almost, this is like, if I could do this for the humanity, this card, because it's the Emperor with its final digs, trying to get you to not trust yourself, trying to get you to believe in the program, trying to get you to stop what you're doing and just go back to, whatever it is. But I see something great here with the world. This is like, I know this is like a really uncomfortable hump, and I know it's a really uncomfortable passage to move through. Someone who, like, we have all this in our family. We have families that don't even trust our journeys. These are like our parents, our siblings, like our partners, like people around us that are really important, that were important roles in our life, our, bosses, whatever, teachers. They're like looking at you like, yo, what are you doing? You need to follow the rules. And the Queen of Swords does not follow the rules, and so, neither do you. And the world is like, you're here. You've passed. Like you are about to start a new journey. And like, thank you. Thank you for going through this hardship. And now this is like, the courage. This is the courage card. I mean, I freaking love this energy for you, Aquarius. It's like, you're here. Don't give up. Because a new, like, look at, you know, new marriage, you know what I'm saying? You're like, a wedding is coming for you, and it means more than just a wedding. It's a wedding to God, like a wedding to yours. It's like a celebration of the next. You're here. Don't let anyone trip you up, because it's like right around the corner. Trust. And your advice is chaos and conflict, which is the Emperor moment, which is a Tower moment. So there will be a moment like Capricorn. You're getting the same kind of moment here of there's something going to come, and it's going to like flip you around. You're gonna be on a roller coaster ride for a whole bunch of like weeks or days or whatever, and you're gonna be like, what is happening? And there's gonna be massive manipulation or control issues. Someone coming in like gonna try and stop you, but you gotta hold on. You gotta be very King and Queen of Swords here. You gotta hold on to what you really, really, truly believe in here, because you're here. There's something coming for you. You're going to move into an amazing job, an amazing home, amazing relationship, whatever it is. The world is that. At the end, and moving into something new. Point blank. The Fool ends at the world, and that's it. And then everything is new again. I'm like excited. So, look at that. You have the F word. What is the F word for you? I mean, the F word could be, yeah, you can scream that to the top of your lungs right now. Let it all out. What is F? F could be faith. Have faith. Have faith in this fabulous new path that you're moving into. You know, like, I don't know. I'm thinking of all the words. I have a blank. Obviously, I guess faith was the only one that like was supposed to show up right now, and fabulous. So, and the other word, the F word. You have let it shine, peacock spirits. It's like when you get to this world card, you're gonna have to like open up those wings of yours, angel wings of yours, and let yourself shine, because you will. To me, Aquarius and everyone else in this freaking world, we're at a place where this is it, man. We cannot go backwards. You cannot deny yourself this next power. Battery charge power that's coming up for you because of other people who are uncomfortable with it. Too freaking bad. Like, be that lion on that hill. Roar. It's time to roar, Aquarius. Something is coming for you that's going to completely change your life. It's very clear as day, and it's going to be uncomfortable, like it was uncomfortable for Capricorn. It's going to be very uncomfortable at first until it's going to be like, So wait for it. Whatever this opportunity is, it's coming. And I gotta say, the world card is December, January. So, like, that is it, my beautifuls. All right. I hope this message found you well. I love it. And check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. And thank you, Rekha, for being a Ko-fi member. Sorry, I stopped for a minute. If you'd like to join my Ko-fi membership and support me on a monthly basis, the details are below. Also join. I have my new session, Let's Talk, which is amazing. I've had a few sessions already. Awesome. And just check my website for any ideas for holidays as well. Love, love, love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Pisces, we have transformation. You're like, okay, can you see it? Yes, here you go. Gorgeous. Your prayers are being answered. Things are starting to turn, move, and shake for you, right? This is like beautiful colors. I love this energy. It's like, oh my God, it's finally, right, Pisces? I feel like there's this freedom for you to create, to collaborate, to like show off your skills, your abilities, your talents, your projects, your love. You know, there's like a big shift coming your way. I know that these cards are beautiful. I don't remember what they are, but let's look at them together. All right. The Hermit. The Hermit is a Virgo energy. It's a 9 as well, which is kind of like a shift. You know, the 9 is the end of a journey, beginning something new. The Hermit is moving into your wisdom. Is the Sage card, right? The Hermit is in the cave, the Sage in the cave that's like doesn't see the world but knows everything. Right? So that's coming up for you. Can you tap into that? Because that's your power. Tap into that power and that potential of greatness. Like, it's time to light up the way for humanity, but also for you, to light up your path. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether a career, a project, a business, your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like time to show off. That's what I see with this card. And the Hermit is not a show-off card, and neither is Virgo, but I don't know. Like, look at her. She looks freaking phenomenal. I feel like it's time to share your wisdom with the world and with your employees or your colleagues, or, you know, with your family. 3 of Wands, Aries energy. You know, 3 of Wands is a decision already made. The 2 of Wands, you're making a decision. The 3 of Wands is like, okay, I see my destination. I see my vision, my purpose, my plan. I'm ready to freaking launch into it. I'm ready for this change. Oh my God, I love these cards. The Hermit, the 3 of Wands. It's like there's no more stopping you. You've finally recognized your worth. You finally recognized your skills, your talents, your abilities, your clairs, everything. You're comfortable with who you are. Am I perfect? Yes. Yeah. I got a yes for Pisces, but are you perfect? No, right? You have flaws, but so what? I feel like you're in a go-getter feeling here. There's like you're done with sitting in the cave. Now it's go time, like action time. I'm going to invest my money. I'm going to merge my business. I'm going to buy a new business. I'm going to ask for that raise, that promotion. I'm going to, whatever. Set my tour dates. I'm done. I'm like, whatever it is you are. I'm going to paint. I'm going to do a gallery show. You know, like I'm going to do things here. That's how I'm going to change the world. Or change myself. Because I'm done with like sitting at home in the cave. Oh, yes, I like it. Your challenge is the devil. Oh, fucking devil. The Capricorn energy. But I love it. It's a freaking challenge. Exactamundo. The challenge is you. The challenge is people in your life who want to keep you encaged, right? They want to keep you not thinking creatively, not thinking outside the box, because this transformation, this butterfly is not stuck in a cage. You know, it's like it's flying, flattering all about, and needs the freedom to do it. Needs the sky, the air. The devil is old ways. It's the old structure. It's corporations, it's banks not giving you the loan, you know, even though you're like ready to go. It's like something coming down on you, you know, something trying to stop you on your track, in your path. Yes, and it's so funny because Capricorn, Aquarius, and now you Pisces has the same kind of energy, where there is this limiting structure that's trying to get in your way, your path to glory, right? You are on a path of enlightenment. You are on a path of change. And then, you know, like your family, your partner, your boss, your colleagues, your investors, your bankers, whatever, government officials, the judge, the police, whatever the devil is for you, right? It's like a manipulative energy. It's someone in your life that is a super ego that's coming in and like, I'm going to ruin this for you. So be cautious of this energy, Pisces. Like, be cautious of your books. If you need to cover up some stuff, if you have a business or whatever, be careful of all of this. Like, go into your little wisdom, your heart, and trust that everything is in order for you to move ahead. But the devil is like the shadow side of you too that is coming in, like your old wounds, your old traumas coming up to play for their final stretch. I'm curious to see this. And the sun is here and is like, I love this. That's why I love this. This is go time, but also Pisces, I don't know what situation you're in, but there will be someone or entities that will try to come and squash your dream, to make you feel small, to take the power away from you. They will try their hardest and their darndest to do this to you. This is like I don't know if you guys are in important positions, but you got to be careful here. Who's gonna bring you down? Try to bring you down. They definitely am seeing this. Like big time. But the sun shows me that it ain't gonna work, because you have the sun is on your side, right? You are actually they're actually gonna move you into, this is rewards and accomplishment and achievement and success. Like that's like the opposite of the devil. The sun shows, like, it's gonna shine a brighter, like, this could happen. Someone could come in and try to paint a really bleak picture of you, but it's actually going to turn on them, because you're going to shine through this whole thing, this whole ordeal, this whole situation. But you're raring to go, and I need you to keep that attitude. You keep going forward. If this wisdom, this hermit energy is you trusting this whole shift here, this whole transformation, you trusting that, yeah, okay, whenever I move into this greatness, I am like into this miracle of this life, of course they're going to try and bring me down, right? I'm freaking shining my light here brightly. I'm successful. I'm like, I'm in love with life. I'm like determined. I'm very determined here, by the way. 3 wands. Like, there's nothing stopping you here, except for the devil, who's trying really hard to stop you. So I don't know what the devil is in your life, but they're gonna try all kinds of ways to bring you down. And I wish I was in your life to see what this was, because the sun is like, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to shine freaking brightly. And I'm going to succeed, and I'm going to win. Like, that's what I see here. So the devil will try. And that, like I said, it could be people in your life. It could be mostly people in your life, I feel. It could be your own ego bringing you down. I don't think it is. I really feel like it's someone else. Sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. I feel like it's like someone in your life that has it in for you. And just be careful, Pisces. Be careful in the sense, like, I still see you succeeding, but keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes and your ears open to the goings on around you. Because there are people here, like one, but I think more than one person here that is like wanting to bring you down. Oh my God, it's so funny. I know one person that has Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and she's getting the same freaking message through the house. So it's kind of fun to see that. All right, go the distance. I love that. Yes. Forge on. Doesn't matter what the devil says to you. You need to continue going. It doesn't matter what they're trying to do, what they're trying to expose, what they're trying to like cut you. Like, it doesn't matter. It's almost like I want to tell you, keep that tunnel vision on and just keep going for the prize, because the prize is going to be yours. Like, things are looking up for you, my beautiful fish, and it's freaking time. Woot woot. Amazing. I love it. Yes, exactly. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. You know, it's been really challenging for you, man, Pisces, for the past years. And I am feeling the energy shift, and I hope that it stays for a long time. Time to let go. Let go. Let it go. Frozen. Let go this devil. That devil energy, that structure, that like going with the rules. You're not here to follow rules anyways. You're here to follow your own rules, Pisces. You know, you're a fish. You're in a freaking vast ocean. There are no rules in the ocean. So like, come on. It's like, to me, I feel like you are, this is important, an important impasse in your life with the devil showing up, because it's going to prove to the world, to your family, to your friends, to your business, to your job, that no one can bring you down. That you will win, and you will be victorious, and you will be celebrated. So this is my message for you, and I'm sticking to it because I freaking love it. All right, my beautiful fish, this is the message. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe, and super thanks me. Also, thank you to all my Ko-fi members. If you want to join, you can. The link is down below. Support me on a monthly basis. And also, my Let's Talk session was great last week. I had a whole bunch of them. So join those sessions, and that's it. Have a happy December. I mean, this is phenomenal. Love you. Bye. I'm happy to end with this. Fuck.